Okay,
Right, let's
yay.
do it.
All right, welcome
And
back
this
to Pareidolia, running in the Dragon's Table
That's
TTRPG
us.
system. Yes, you.
Oh.
So last time you guys fought your way through this nasty, tepid sewer to save whoever was groaning from below ground. You discovered another Berezi. This one seems to have some underlying medical problems, probably
he's
not
normal,
covered
I
by
think.
insurance. But
Wait, we have to worry about insurance? Sam?
welcome to my
I thought
scary
this was-
world, bitch.
I thought this was a fantasy game.
Oh no.
But you managed to rescue this other Berezi. He doesn't seem to be much of a talker, or a mover. But he did have Azygon scroll for reasons you're welcome
Dot-
to think about.
Definitely not partly related to me going, Sam, please, 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 please.
I'm gonna be honest, Tillian. You asked please, 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 and I thought to myself, I already have a perfect place to put this. So
It's beautiful.
go ahead and speculate on what that means. But you guys have successfully gotten out of the sewer, away from those horrible creatures that you didn't really take a good look at. But you're gone now. Yeah, we're ready to continue adventuring. But before we do that, I did some work this week. And also, side note, good news, don't tell my boss. I do most of my tabletop work at my real job during my breaks. But I haven't been able to do that this year because I have a Chromebook. And if you've ever used a Chromebook, they have like 2 gigs of memory. And they're about 3 inches long. So I bought a new laptop. It's gonna be here next week for work specifically. # tax write-off. And perhaps also I will use it for this work. And then we'll finally get back to, regular updates. Because coming home and working on this is so tiring.
Understandable.
But yeah, so swag. Hopefully more updates soon. I say right as work's about to end for the year. Okay. I added the status effect Bewitched. Basically what it does is it just makes you walk towards the thing that bewitched you. Doesn't make you like friendly towards them. You just have to walk towards it. I added some more skills and whatnot for farmers and cooks. So if anyone has aspirations of farming and cooking in the future, I don't think that applies to any of your guys specifically. But something to think about for future characters. There's a whole bunch more skills. Cooks especially got a whole bunch of stuff. And there has been some clarification in the rules as to cannibalism and its effects.
Oh, yay.
I added ice creatures up to level 70. Feel free to explore. You guys obviously will not be seeing any level 70 creatures in here, but, there's always symbols. So always high-level games. Don't test me, motherfucker.
Yeah, don't give her ideas.
Fucking staring at you. I'll just kamikaze them. I'll do it. Clairval will just kill himself.
Yeah, I mean, with kamikaze, every unit is level 1, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's a nail, and you're a very big hammer.
Clairval, we need you to kill yourself.
No,
Okay.
No, he only has
No,
one
don't
of those
do
left.
that.
Save it. You don't know. You don't know what I got in store.
No, I know.
Okay, but yeah, that's the current plan. Does anyone have any questions? No? Okay.
Do you like us?
No.
Heart?
What?
I love
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yay! Wow!
Sparkle.
Okay.
All right. All right, my lovelies. What are we doing? You guys are standing outside of this well. I believe somebody who's holding. I believe Alex is
Me.
holding this new Berezi.
Alex.
This new
This
Berezi
fucked up.
doesn't look like he's really capable of much talking. To be quite honest, he's got trench mouth, which doesn't explicitly make you mute, but I would.
Makes it not fun to
Does
talk.
he look He was holding a staff, right?
Go look.
Like as it. Well, I think he was, wasn't he?
Oh
Didn't
yeah,
have a
like
sheet
he
open?
has channel spirits.
He was. I look at you, Sam. Alex saw him using that, right?
Yes.
So presumably he can move his hands.
Yes, he's got hands. He doesn't have legs.
Okay, that's fine. He doesn't need legs for my
And
idea, because
he can only attack via countering. Just so we're clear.
No, yeah. This was me, because Clairval went into his house, and he got a bunch of his little stationery stuff back out. So Clairval can give him a little notey book and like some kind of, I'm gonna say, like, I don't know if we have pencils, but at least a charcoal stick or something. Like, here you go, buddy. Here you go, Grampy.
Wow.
Just gonna. We're like, I assume it doesn't take very long for us all to put 2 and 2 together that injured Berezi is not going to be doing any talking or anything like that.
He doesn't look good.
He mostly
So
just gurgles.
Yes, Clairval will just kind of after. By the way, at some point during the session, we're gonna need to do some inventory reshuffling, but I'm not doing that. We're not doing that right now. But I'm just gonna say Clairval just kind of walks over and just kind of like reaches into his pocket, gives him a little notey book and a little stick. Like, here you go.
Okay.
For communication.
This new Berezi will take both with 2 very shaky hands.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna immediately write anything. He's just gonna take them both and just kind of hold them.
All right,
He
that's
looks
fair.
like he's
that's fair.
in shock, if anything.
No, that's fair. Clairval will add for later. For later, not for now. We're just glad we got you out of there.
What time of day is it?
Well, you just did 2 back-to-back consecutive fights, so it is probably becoming closer to evening now.
Is there any place in the very immediate area we can hunker down in?
Let's see. You want the read of the local area?
Yeah, where are we?
To the north, you're in a completely new area that you've not been in yet. To the north, looks like there's some sort of like open air market stage type situation. You're not quite sure what they're selling over there. To the east, you see the decadent columns and fancy lettering of what is definitely a brothel. Probably empty. But there's 2 naked statues up front. To your south, it looks like there's some kind of like closed off, like either a racetrack, sporting arena, something like that, and what looks to be maybe a theater, like the back entrance of a theater. And then directly to your left, the west, is a big tree, like a big tree.
So I can't believe I'm saying this, but I do think there will probably be beds in the brothel.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think the only 2 of those things were buildings, and one of them has beds.
Yeah, and maybe we'll get lucky and the brothel has some running waters for people to clean themselves.
And maybe there's money.
Maybe there's
They've
money.
got naked statues out front. Okay, this isn't like some just like seedy brothel. If they have like naked statues out front,
Yeah, you
ooh,
see
look
they're
at
carved
this.
from the same material that entombed creature was. They're made of the same thing, but they've got beautiful lady heads. Not.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, is it? Are they also cyclical god? Sexy cyclical god.
Oh my god, sexy cyclical. No, Clairval is the sexy cyclical god statue. Established. Well, looking at that, Clairval is just gonna look over there and then look at all of you, and he doesn't want to say it because he's already
Alex
he's already got the
will say it.
obligation. Okay, good.
It occurs to him just doing a little look around the area. He says, "Well, I think that's our best bet at somewhere to actually sleep," and he points towards the brothel.
I suppose that would make sense. Might be food there as well.
Yeah. Maybe. Hopefully. They've got to eat.
They probably have money and such, if nothing else. I know that's not food, but
I don't know. Still good.
yeah.
I want to steal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's right next door if you guys want to go over there.
All right, let's go into the brothel.
Okay, so you walk basically right onto the road, and next door, other Berezi's gonna need some help, some assistance to get there, but presumably you don't leave him behind.
I'll just carry him.
But you get close to the building, you see, yes, the actually rather small and covered wooden door and face of the building are mostly obscured by two extremely large statues of, I'm gonna say, scantily clad but artistically posed women.
Okay.
Not
So their bits just aren't
overtly
out.
horny, but you know. You can tell
Okay.
what
Well,
these
at
The
least
aesthetic.
They aren't
Right.
like public.
it's a classy establishment.
classy establishment, maybe.
It's a classy establishment. Like the kind of establishment you wouldn't mind writing a letter talking about how you've been getting scammed from. Like
Good lord.
one guy did. Look, man,
His crusade.
props to him. Props to
Mhm.
him, you know? Like, that's fair. You know,
He was dedicated to his cause.
He,
his cause, which was, I want to have sex with beautiful women.
and they don't have Better Business Bureau here, so you
Yeah,
gotta do
exactly.
what
So
you
you
can do.
the tree in the park. You know, where else are you gonna
Type
get your
Cs
complaints
on.
known about the fact that you're not having sex with beautiful women?
I'm
Mhm.
always saying this. Anyways, once you enter, you could see that it's a relatively modest room. You do see that there's a hallway, which presumably leads to, bed chambers, that sort of thing, private rooms. But you, of course, enter into what I would consider to be the little tavern-esque area where patrons can presumably talk up prospective dates for the night and have drink, have food, listen to some music. There is a fire crackling in the hearth. And you see that there seems to be someone sitting at the half dilapidated bar.
Oh.
Oops.
Hello?
They have their back turned to you, and it's dark in here other than the fire.
Okay, Clairval will say hello.
Whoever it is starts a little bit, and slowly turns around, and you come face to face with your very own Mo.
Thank God. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Gonna feel about this?
Wait, what?
Or
Winona.
Winona?
Oh,
How does
Yeah.
our
That's Winona.
Both Winonas kind of gasp a little bit, and both of them kind of like twitch as if they're gonna run over there, but only your Winona ends up actually doing it. The other one holds herself back. But she immediately lets out a loud shriek of "Dad!" and runs over and wraps herself up in his arms. He seems to be like very like confused, stunned. You see he's holding a glass in his hand, so he's presumably
yeah,
been
yeah.
drinking. But as soon as he realizes what's happening, he hugs her back and holds her very close. Begins petting the back of her hair.
Thank
Aw.
God. Clairval just like lets out like a big old sigh, like, oh, thank God, they actually her dad's here.
Can we see him?
Yeah, hold on. Where's him?
Yeah. How's he doing?
Is the sprite? Oh, hold on. Well, hold on. I can find him. There's his sprite. Where's his
Oop.
portrait? Give me one moment, please.
Mhm.
All good.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Hi.
Yay, Mo!
Yippee.
But he looks at all of you and like rubs his eyes because he's seeing double in a couple places, and all he
Yeah.
really manages to get is just a slurred "what?"
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
I'm gonna move his sheet to your.
Yay.
Oh yeah, let's check out. God, he's probably drunk right now. That's okay.
Move.
That
I'm
is a
navigating.
common response to these events.
Based on the fact the hearth is going, and it looks like he was eating something. There's like a little plate out as well. He's probably been living in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, his sheet should be in the folder.
Ooh.
Mo 1.
Mhm.
There's only one. The
Mo.
other one is died.
Yeah.
Although that's alive.
Mhm.
Clairval just sitting there like we all agree we're not gonna tell him that part right away, right? Like just I can wait till he's presumably sober, Mo.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Oh boy, Bo.
There he is. Here's Mo.
Yeah, you're
About
so bad at magic, my
about to
dude.
be the worst trip sitter ever.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Mo, you were
Let's go.
dead, Mo. That's great.
Well, we did, guys. We found all of our guys.
Yeah.
We did it!
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right, that means we just have to curb stomp the two
Yeah,
doubles,
let's
and we can
just.
go home.
Yeah. There's like 4 more doubles or 2 more doubles out there. We
Yeah.
gotta find fake Alex and fake Clairvaux. Wow. Wow, we did it. We got our Mo.
Right.
Would you like to speak to him first, Rand? That's your boss.
Yeah. But I think Joaquin is for a moment first looks at the other Winona and puts a hand on her shoulder and gives a small squeeze and is like, let me talk to him for a sec, okay?
She nods very stiltedly. She looks like she might cry.
Oh,
Mhm.
honey.
Kind of
Yeah.
wringing her hands.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll be right back, okay?
She nods.
Okay. Joaquin approaches Winona and Mo, and he just feels, despite everything, just so relieved. Like, again, like what
Mhm.
Salty was saying when Dusty was also probably thinking, everyone was thinking, like, oh god, the last time I saw you, you were dead. What the fuck?
Mo does offer like a shaky kind of smile.
Joaquin smiles back and hesitantly reaches out and pats the side of his arm, like, good to see you.
He wobbles a little bit and smiles.
Have
Alright,
you been
can you guys
drinking?
give me 1 second? I smell the
Sure.
candle very intensely.
Oh.
So we're gonna find out, make sure that's normal. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. No, I'm fire.
Please, yeah, don't, yeah, that's important.
Oh, we found our Mo.
We
And he's
did.
wasted as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say on his things, but we know. We've been know.
He's wobbling.
He's wobbling.
Yeah.
Can't
That's so
fucking leave these guys alone for 2 seconds.
cool.
I guess it's been a little
honestly-
more than 2 seconds.
Honestly,
It's
when
been
we were
several
saying, oh, we
days.
should stay in the brothel, one of my first thoughts was, they probably have a bunch of alcohol in there. And then I was like, I'm not going to say that because then Berezi's going to go drink.
Yeah, don't. There will be, if there's empty bottles, Joaquin will be using those.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and honestly, like, there's some good stuff. Like, Draught of Instincts and Purple Root are pretty good modifying items in Mo's inventory.
Mm-hmm. Oh fuck! He has an iron rune, but as a skill. All right,
Uh-huh.
unable to be critted against. Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Might be worth some of us trying to learn that from him.
Yeah, I still only have 1 skill, so I should Joaquin
Oh, yeah.
can learn some
Yeah.
more.
I am loaded up on skills, so I think I
It just
am
burned itself
good.
out.
Oh,
We're good.
okay, that's good to hear.
No, yeah, it just burned itself. We got the thing went in the wax and it burned out.
Mm.
So I was like, oh, I smell fire. Sorry,
Okay.
what was I saying?
I think after seeing him wobble again. Oh wait, I can hear you. Am I too loud? I can hear myself. I'm too loud.
I can
Sorry.
also hear you in your mic.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I think that he asked him, "Are you drunk right now?" Not in a judgmental way, just like checking, like, "Do you need to sit down?"
Mm-hmm. I think that oh, whoop. Hold on, I'm still hearing myself. Ah!
Oh, I'm
Ah!
not.
I'm hearing myself in Tillion's mic.
Oh.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Tillion, are we unplugged?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Should be the right mic.
Ah! Ah!
Ah.
Ah,
Weird.
I
Okay.
think it works.
I'll let you
yeah.
know if it might have just been a fluke.
Yeah, weird.
But
Mhm.
Mo is going to shake his head. He's still kind of half sitting on his stool. Says, "No, I can't believe you're all here. How long has it been? Where are we?"
We're still working out the logistics of that, but let me fill you in on some of the details that we learned. And just to check, we've been here like 5 days now.
Yeah, you've been here a bit. Like it's
Yeah.
coming up on a week.
Yeah, it's coming up on a week.
Oh, we're still hearing
Okay,
you, Tillian. You might need
Sorry.
to rejoin.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Thumbs
it.
up.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's weird because I hear it, but I don't see Tillian's thing even light up from
Oh, I
there
see it
sometimes.
light up.
Yeah, might
Yeah.
just be my connection.
Might just be Discord. It's okay. Alright. We'll let you know if it
Like-
continues.
Mhm.
Mhm.
If not, push talk. Sorry. Yes, you were explaining to him what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of gestures around the brothel where he's been staying. He says, this was the first place I found that had beds and food, and well, there's nobody in here. So I set up camp and hoped someone would come by. There seems like there's walls around the city, wherever this
There
is.
is. Yeah, it took us a while to get to you.
I'm in no state to be climbing any castle walls.
No, I can see that. But it's good to see you. And as you can see, there's a few people that are a little look similar to a few other people. And we're still trying to figure that out as well. But for the time being, and he gestures to Winona. The other Winona is like, she's gonna travel with us for now. Things I'll fill you in on the details later. And we just gestures to the moaning Berezi. We just found him down the well.
He's just
I-
kind of sits there on his stool a little bit wildly and he goes, "What? What in the? I don't understand."
I don't understand either, but we're kind of just trying to roll with the punches here.
He nods. Says, "It's late. You should all stay. There's beds. We can stay as long as we need. There's food. A little bit left. I was gonna maybe go somewhere tomorrow to see what else is out there."
Yeah, we have a little bit of food too. I think we still have like 2 days worth of food.
About that.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can add one
So-
more day of food.
Yay!
Oh,
We got 3
awesome.
days
Yay.
of food.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, so I think at that, Aki is like, well, I guess I'll take over making something up for the rest of us. But at this point, Joaquin does look at the other our Winona is like, if it's okay, I think the other Winona would like to speak with Mo as well.
Can you make an insight check on Mo?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see how Mo feels
He
about that.
doesn't. He doesn't.
He doesn't. Oh boy.
Bro's
see,
like,
okay.
fuck, I got 2 kids and 0 sex. The fuck?
Okay, thank God. And I forget, did our proficiencies raise? We're at +4 right now, correct?
Don't remember. I'm gonna have
Don't
to check.
remember.
We've been at +4, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then 11. I
11.
didn't roll so hot.
I mean, he looks a little bit drunk and not entirely full of mind, I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
maybe his mouth downturned slightly at the idea of talking to people right now, but could just be, he wasn't expecting to have to tonight.
Maybe we
Mm.
let him sober up before we
Yeah.
hand him over to the vulnerable other
Yeah, the
other Winona.
vulnerable child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joaquin is like, I think maybe tonight you can let's have you sit down for a bit. We can talk in the morning. How about that?
He nods, seeming find that most agreeable. What's up, Salty?
Sorry, no, I was gonna say like probably because injured Brezzy wasn't able to walk on his own.
He's not.
He's not.
uh,
He's not.
Yeah, so I would say Dusty has been like carrying him on his back basically all the way back
Oh,
over
okay.
here,
I was,
and he kind
yeah,
of
I
just like
was-
kind of like
Mhm.
repositions him a bit. And he's like, maybe I should find a place for our friend here to rest.
Yeah, that's good. Mo, how many beds are there here? Is there enough for everybody?
Oh, at least 4. We could double up. That's fine by me. They're big. They're large beds, you can imagine.
Four
Yeah.
works fine with me as well, if that
Yeah.
needs to be the case.
Yeah, Clairval just kind of nods, like, yeah, that's fine by him too.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who do you want to divvy up the roomie situation? There's 4 beds, and so 8, 9, 10, 11, counting Beagle.
Mm-hmm. If
I was
people
gonna
need the
say
bed.
just sleep in a chair. He doesn't mind. Dude,
Yeah.
hit the dad on the couch after a big dinner pose.
Aw.
Hit that one pose from Phineas and Ferb. Hold on.
We could put the Leroy and
The Cleroy. The Cleroy.
the tongue. But yeah, we could sit in the room. That's fine.
Freudian
Okay.
slip.
Mhm.
28-year-old gang rise up.
Yeah, let's not leave the Winonas with each
Yeah,
other.
I was gonna say, do you want? I figured we can maybe
Mo
stick.
wants to stay with his Winona.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yep,
gonna say. Maybe
figured.
Joaquin takes the other Winona,
Yeah,
perhaps.
and also Oh, nice. That's it. Yeah, Joaquin will take the other Winona, but he'll also be like, "There's probably a chair. You can have the bed."
I was
if
gonna
you
say
need
Mo.
it."
Yeah, I meant Joaquin takes the other Winona.
Joaquin.
All right,
Yeah.
so hold on. I'm gonna start writing this situation down.
I think injured Brezzy gets a bed by himself, I think.
I was gonna say maybe we can persuade
I don't think anyone wants to sleep with him, but we're not putting him on the ground.
I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think he would want to share a bed with anybody either.
No.
I
No,
think
because he doesn't know anybody. Sorry.
You guys mind if while you finish divvying up, I run and pee really, really quick?
Oh,
Yeah,
go for it.
Give
Yeah,
me a
no
lot more.
piss.
Beagle's gonna stay with you, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Beagle
Mo-
will be a great pillow.
Okay, where's
For
Dusty
anyone
and
who-
other Berezi go to sleep then?
Well,
Mo-
other Brezzy is
No,
gonna
our
be
Berezi. Sorry,
our
Dusty and
Berezi,
our
okay.
Berezi. Yeah. So there's
Um,
Well, there's some like
Claire-
chairs, right? Mo was sitting in a chair.
Yeah, there's some.
They're like
well,
bar
it's a stool.
stools.
so
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Caval and
good are you
Leroy
at
get a
sleeping?
bed. Mo and Winona get a bed. I guess Joaquin and
Mo-
other Winona get a bed.
Yeah. How? But like this is like
That's all 4 beds.
Mhm.
This
Oh,
is like
and injured Brezzy gets a bed.
yeah. This is like
Wait,
a quality
1,
brothel.
2, 3,
Like,
yeah.
you gotta have some kind of like.
Yeah, there's got to be
Yeah.
some more places to
There's
sleep.
probably like a couch in the main area.
Mhm.
Okay.
Probably not the most comfortable thing ever, but
I'll give that to our Brezzy then.
'Cause
I
he's old.
think. Yeah. And then that just leaves Dusty, Alex, and the
Yeah. Well,
dog.
I can sleep in my wheelchair. You can have the floor.
I'll take the floor. Then next to
Yeah.
the dog, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's okay. Beagle will make it more appealing for you. It'll
Give
be
the dog
warm
the
and
bed.
soft. Yeah.
God.
Beagle's a special boy. He gets the. Sorry, I thought I
Mhm.
just used.
Mhm.
Yeah, dog bed. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, Beagle will be a beautiful blanket / pillow for anyone laying on the floor.
Aw.
you're gonna get
Yeah,
Cuddles
sick.
too.
you probably will wake up with like dog hair in your face, but
Mhm.
Hmm.
And you will smell like dog. Let's be clear.
That is.
Hey, are there any showers? I think Dusty already needs one of those.
I need one of those.
Bath, anything?
If you delve a little further into the building, you can find that there is in fact a small bathroom in here.
Oh,
Like when I say
God.
bathroom, I mean bath, comma, room. Doesn't seem to be full of a lot of water, but if you want to try and fiddle with it.
Hey, if there's anyone who could fiddle with something and get it to work, it might be
Yeah.
Dusty.
Yeah, and
Would you like
bath.
would you like a support role, my king? Eh. You could have a +5, brother.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah, brother! That's gonna.
Clerval's standing there like, please, we need you to get this shower. We need you to get this bath to work so bad.
Everyone's been standing like an extra foot or so away from Dusty this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was also just saying because like Clerval's poor hair.
Oh yeah, we can all use the shower then.
We could all use the shower or
Mhm.
bath or whatever the fuck.
That's gonna be a 16.
Making a technology check?
Yes.
Okay. You managed to open up the plumbing a bit. Pretty rudimentary. Seems to go, to the same sewer system you were just using. It does like cough up a bunch of like still sludge for about 5 minutes. But eventually it does start running clean.
And
I'm
is
not
it
sure how much
is it
water there is though, so
is there like a manual pump or
no, it seems to be
automatic?
normal inside
Okay.
running water.
Oh wow,
They've got plumbing.
fancy.
Mm.
Well, it's a
Sam-
fancy
Sam-
brothel.
Yeah, Sam famously won't make our characters go piss out in the woods.
I'm not doing that. I have my limits as to what fantasy characters have to go through. You also have toothpaste and toothbrushes, easily accessible.
Oh, thank
Every
God.
corner store. Don't come to me looking smelly. I don't want to imagine your little guys walking around smelling awful.
Unless you
Yeah.
purposely drag us into the sewer.
Oh well,
But yeah, Dusty, you should.
If
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't
you go.
mind, please.
No. I think everybody here is like, no, Dusty, by all means. I mean, you fixed it. Definitely no other reason we want you to go take a bath right now.
Yeah.
No other reason. No.
As Dusty's fixing the bath and presumably taking his bath, Brezzy is gonna come out from one of the rooms, and it's clear he got into one of the closets because he says, "Oh, well, there's
Yeah.
spare clothes. I think this is a robe. Oh no, nobody should wear that one. But there's like some normal ones in here. I think. Yeah, that looks normal.
That's good.
I'm imagining Berezi in a fuzzy pink robe
No,
right
yeah,
now.
that's exactly what he picked up.
Yay!
But if you
Joaquin
need a change
does
of clothes,
consider
there
it.
are normal, like, just also pants and shirts here.
Yes, big clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, taking
Maybe-
care of the clientele.
Yeah, maybe we should give some of those to the other Berezi on account of he was in the sewers for longer.
Yeah,
than
he
we
should-
were.
Yeah, after Dusty finishes, maybe someone helps Berezi clean.
Yeah.
Maybe we ask if he wants.
Yeah, if he wants help, yeah.
Because he can move his
Arms.
arms and stuff.
Yeah, I would offer to help, but I have a similar issue to him in terms of like just a little less leverage to be helping with something.
All right, who's giving Grampy a sponge bath?
Well, first let's ask, once Dusty is out, let's ask, hey, do you need help in the bath?
To Berezi.
I
To
hold
other
on one
Brezzy.
second, let's see.
Yeah.
Brezzy is going to nod. Does seem like he's doing a lot of talking and or moving.
Okay.
Who do you have a preference?
He doesn't do anything.
Okay.
I can take care of that if need be.
Yeah. If you're
All right.
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, all right,
Yeah.
fine with me.
Yeah,
I got
thumbs up.
I
Joaquin.
am less able to help, so
Hmm. Yeah, Joaquin focuses, like, once he washes his hands and gets things set up, he's just making dinner for everybody.
Yay!
Right,
Did
'cause I was thinking like the only 3 people who can do it is either Dusty, Joaquin, or Mo. No offense
Yeah.
to Alex or Clerval, but
Other Berezi could have done it. You're Berezi.
oh, you know what? That is very much right.
Is that
Actually.
Yeah, I
weird?
feel
Or
like-
is that
Yeah,
less weird?
I
I feel like
don't know. I
it's
think
I feel
we
like
can look-
it's less weird with Arborezi. I feel like he would
Yeah.
take it in straight. He's a priest.
Yeah. How does Arborezi feel about that suggestion?
I think, you want to get insight on other Berezi? On your Berezi?
Sure. God, why am I rolling bad tonight? That's a 13.
I mean, he's got that kind of tight smile on his face that implies that maybe this is really putting his mortality into perspective, but he's not going to say no.
Oh god.
Somebody in
Okay.
need. He's been sworn to help. He didn't take the Hippocratic
Mhm.
Oath, but he definitely took something. Maybe Molly. We're not sure.
Berezi.
I love that for him.
Classic Berezi. Left track.
Okay, maybe Dusty to do it. Dusty's okay. with
Understood.
that.
I will take care of that then.
Mhm.
Okay.
As you go to help other Berezi, Mo is gonna like pat down his pocket of his apron, and then turn to the nearest person who ends up being Joaquim, his trusted friend. He says, I found something.
Oh.
Under the bar, because I've been rustling around back there. Here, I'll you give it a read. It seems like a sketchy place.
Oh. Thank you. Okay, brothel note. Since I was doing it, I will read it.
Thumbs up.
Cool. This place has seen troubles as of late. I will not lie to you. The rumors are true. We've been collecting money from people and not sending the prostitutes they've paid for. We blamed it on nearly everything: weather, poor health, runaways. Most people take the excuses with their heads held low, not wanting to be known as someone who visits our little establishment. But there's a few outspoken citizens who are onto the game. Upon revival, it's time to run this place honestly and abide by a few rules. 1. Don't take money without sending a prostitute. This is a bad practice and has to end. We're going to get caught if this keeps happening, and our reputation is already tenuous as is. 2. The workers get 100 gold per customer. Stop playing favorites because your favorites keep buying their way to freedom and leaving you with only the cheap and ugly whores. Pay them all equally and keep that pay low.
Bro, you can't call them whores. I don't care.
Yeah,
if it's a
you really
brothel.
fucking can't.
Bro, this place isn't feminist. Bro.
Not sure what gave you that impression. Also, who says the whores aren't men?
Oh, you're so right. I'm
Maybe
sorry.
you're
man.
not being feminist, right?
I'm sorry. Do you have anything
Oh,
you'd like
God.
to say to women? I'm sorry, women.
Okay. 3. Don't employ natural born citizens. People of the city have families, and families get up in arms when their people aren't treated right. If you're hiring, hire from inns and taverns and look for people desperate to make a few bucks. Also, always be ready with a contract and don't wait for them to sober up before they sign. 4. Don't answer any questions from the man who keeps claiming that we have his daughter. I'm not going to say we're perfect. We're not, if that's not obvious, but we sure as fuck don't have his kid. I've never seen her before in my life, and I don't know why he thinks we've kidnapped her. Refer to Rule 3. We don't kidnap here, we employ. If he gets in your business, tell him to check the slave market and get the hell out of your way. Oh, there's a slave market!
Yay!
The open air
Then-
marketplace, I presume.
Just when this place couldn't get any better.
Wow. It's okay, so natural born citizens murder cults. Everyone else second class citizens. Okay.
No, what else? Man, this place just absolutely rips. For
Yeah,
sure.
like a fart through the wind.
God.
Let's go.
As he watches you read that with like slightly drunken, like very earnest, kind of upset eyes, he also says there's also a safe underneath the bar, but I couldn't get it open and I couldn't find the key.
We'll figure it out before we go. Because I don't care who the fuck owns this property. He doesn't need whatever's in there.
That's what I figured, but again, no key.
Yeah. Well,
Don't worry, we've been robbing Hart.
yeah, it's like, I think Joaquin at that point is like, we found certain ways. There's some tricky locks around here, but, well, we have means.
Mhm.
I think Joaquin puts that away to give to Clerval because the papers.
Oh yeah,
Later.
yeah.
But he's also like, there's a slave market here?
I assume where we come from, slavery is bad, right,
Yeah,
Sam?
generally not. It's been a
Frowned
couple
upon.
100 years since, dragons were doing the whole human
Yeah.
subjugation thing, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just been out
Yeah.
of fashion since then.
We were in slavery.
Yeah. Joaquin, like, looks very unnerved at that. Okay, well, we might be in store for some more unpleasantness before this is over.
Hmm.
How does Mo look after this?
Mo is kind of looking at you and nodding slowly, like, yeah, this place sucks. I've also realized this.
Uh-huh,
Like,
yeah.
he's been living here for a few days, so he's been sitting with this note and, well, presumably drinking about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Joaquin pats Mo on, again, on the back. It's like, there's nothing we can do, but we'll just try to make our way through, okay?
That seems like everybody's gone now, so nothing we can do but look out for ourselves. I was just worried given the note. Well, we're certainly outsiders, so I was worried about what happened to all of you.
I can understand that.
I figured that if anybody grabbed you, they'd bring you back to where I was, and then I'd take care of it. But nobody ever showed up.
Aw. Look at him threatening violence on strangers on our behalf.
Yeah.
That's
Joaquin-
our Mo question mark.
God. Sam, is this something that sounds like a character for Mo? To
Uh,
Joaquin?
I mean, he's very protective over his daughter. You imagine
Mhm.
that in an emergency situation where people are, employed, heavy quotation marks, by such an unscrupulous business, you would probably also fall under his protection.
Mm. Yeah, I think Joaquin goes, I think that's a good plan.
He
I would have
nods.
said you were also being stupid about that just
What?
by yourself, but it's a good plan.
I couldn't find anybody else. I thought I saw somebody walking around, but I don't know. It
When?
could have been a few days ago. Someone was walking here and there past a little window. I thought I saw a head, but when I poked myself out to see, nobody there. I wasn't drinking
Huh.
at the time. I haven't been doing this the whole time, I promise.
It's okay. And to be honest, Barizzi has been, well, imbibing probably a lot more than you before we cross paths.
He nods. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
How many bottles did he go through again? Like 7?
Like 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our king.
Yeah.
Brezzy.
It's hard cut. Brezzy's doing a keg stand in the corner. No.
How old is he again?
Is it like, I think he's like 61 or something?
Let's fucking go.
Oh, yeah, no, his
Yo,
knees are
yeah.
cracking.
Chug, chug, chug.
God, yeah, in the corner. God, but Joaquin also is like, You haven't been outside at night, right?
No. I'm not stupid enough to travel around a mystery town with no companions and no light at night. I've just been locking the door here, lighting my fire, sleeping on that couch.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense, and that's a good way of going about it. Um, just as we've been going, well, we read notes like this gesturing to the note. It's like there's some strange automatons that parole at night looking for people
Maybe that's what I
here.
saw, but I think I saw somebody during the day.
Can you remember what they look like at all?
He's gonna make a memory check.
Yeah.
He shakes his head and he says, "No, I was a fleeting shadow past the window, really. It lasted like half a second.
Hmm.
Like I said, might
Nope.
not have been anybody, might have been my imagination. I was getting a little antsy at that point. I hadn't seen anybody for a bit."
Makes sense. Well, I think right now the only people we haven't come across fully is uh the other versions of such of Alex and Clerval. Those are the only people unaccounted for. And because it seems like there's no one else nearby, correct?
No, I think everyone else is off kind of attending to their own well-being. Winona's in the corner trying to kind of untangle her hair in preparation for her bath.
Mm-hmm.
Berezi is, in fact, rifling around in the under the bar.
Yeah, I think at a certain point, Joaquin was like, "Remember, Brazzy, you're not gonna wake up hungover tomorrow, correct?"
Berezi from under the bar doesn't bother popping up, says, "I never do."
I know. I know. Your
I
liver
can't
is
wake up
pickled
hungover if you don't stop drinking. Taps my forehead.
Yeah, classic. Joaquin has a feeling he'll have to keep giving him booze at a certain point, which that's how it goes. He doesn't have time to question this during
We
a
don't
life
have
and death
time to
situation.
run AA. If keeping him drunk means he heals us or whatever the fuck, then that's what we're gonna have to do.
Yep.
It's life or
Okay.
death. He can have a little booze.
Yeah,
Berezi needs smoko.
yeah,
Grampy needs
Yeah.
smoko.
Grampy does not need smoko.
yeah. I think at that point, Joaquin's like, when you feel up to it tomorrow before we head out, I'll tell you a little bit more in depth about some of the other experiences we've had and why the other Winona is with us.
Yeah. Hold on, you said you're just missing Clairval and Alex. I mean, Is there another me running around somewhere?
Joaquin makes a
I'm
face
so
like,
glad a baby Berezi.
Yeah, we're gonna get to you in a second. Don't worry.
yeah, you're not out of this. Out of the woods too.
You could always tell him that it's probably a conversation for a sober mo.
Yeah, and I think Joaquin says that like I said, I think that's probably a conversation you want to be sober for.
He's gonna make a very quick conviction check real quick.
Okay.
Okay. He's okay. He thinks for a second, and it seems like he's cooking up maybe an idea, a concept of what might have happened. You know, given the fact that well, you've known him long enough, he probably wouldn't immediately jump to, "Oh, we just left him." So he's thinking, "Oh, something
No.
bad happened to that guy," but he doesn't say anything. He's okay. Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Yeah. Okay. But just sleep well, okay? I'm glad to
Yeah.
see you.
You too. I'm glad to. Hey, come here. And then he gives you a hug and a firm clap on the back.
Dap me up, bro. Dap me up.
No, yeah. We are two middle-aged men greeting each other in some sort of a situation.
Establishment.
They just let anyone in here. Yeah, that type shit.
Yeah.
Except
Joaquin
it's
is
a empty broth.
shocked for a moment, but then hugs back, firm slap on the back, is like, yeah, yeah. I'm really glad to see you, Mo.
I've never missed that inn so much. We gotta get back.
Yeah, we really gotta get back. I'm hoping. Well, this town has to end eventually, which means there has to be an exit somewhere.
I mean, we can hope, but I've seen the sky. It looks like it's all folded up on itself, like a, and he makes like a snipping motion with his hands, like a sandwich bread, a bun.
Oh,
It's folded
oh,
up
like
on
a bun.
bun.
Hoagie.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I'm hoping the exit isn't up there. Otherwise, ooh, it's been a couple years since I scaled anything larger than a stool. Gonna have to
Oh, you're
work on that.
Look at me. This is the most physical exercise I've done in years.
He also takes a deep breath. He seems to relate. He hasn't done a lot today.
Yeah. That's okay. Joaquin is just like, well, you're gonna be doing plenty of stuff tomorrow.
Portly old men gang, roll out.
Yeah.
Excuse you, they're middle-aged. We've got two actual old men
I'm
here.
so sorry. Did not mean to erase Berezi's contributions to aging.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. And look at him, he's doing it great. Don't look at the other one. Don't look at the other one.
Brezi's
Speaking
doing
of
well
the
enough for
other
the both of
one,
them.
as Mo and Joaquim reunite and share a moment of camaraderie. Dusty, you're in the bathroom, I assume with other Berezi, right? Giving him some help.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, it goes relatively smoothly. No problem
He
here.
is trying not to. He's trying not to think about it
Okay, can you still make a perception check for
as
me?
he takes
'Cause
care
you
of
have
it.
to do it with your eyes
He's
open.
pretending like he's washing a dog.
Well,
Watching-
damn, okay.
Watching my fucking grandpa.
Perception check.
Yeah,
You
make
got
a
it, boss.
perception check for me.
Perception check. That's a 4.
Okay, yeah, no, it goes perfectly smoothly. I mean, he's definitely like not in a good shape, but you guys are very soon clean of all sewage. Other Berezi has very nicely put some fresh clothes outside of the bathroom for both of you to change into.
Mhm.
And soon enough, you're done. You're ready to let the next person in.
After I'm done cleaning him, I do want to see if I can dress the wounds. Right?
Okay, make a medicine check for me.
Would that be okay?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
That would be better for me. Let's
What
see
are you
here.
dressing them with?
That would be a 15.
Okay. What supplies do you have?
The supplies that I have strips of cloth, rope, boards, and
Sorry.
Don't dress
I
this
could,
with
you know,
boards.
I could,
Strips of cloth
Mhm.
works. With a 15.
I mean, like, yeah.
With a 15, I mean, it's not like as neat a job as maybe Berezi would have done, but it certainly does seem to catch all wounds. It seems like he's less bleeding and more just like oozing. So there's only so much that can be done.
Don't have the
but
medicine for this.
Yeah, the oozer.
Perhaps Joaquim or Harper, as you might be able to have some medicine for you.
He doesn't really say much. He just kind of lays there, looking a little despondent.
Right, you don't talk. Mm-hmm.
If you looked into
When
his
I was
mouth, it's
dressing
kinda
it, like
hard.
especially like about like right. The parts of his legs that like are non-functioning, right? Like the big wounds. Is there with that 15, was there anything that needed to be removed?
No, it seems like everything that wasn't usable is already
Or
kind of
or
decayed off,
Yeah.
so to speak. Just gotta wrap up what's left.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because leaving an infected limb is a bad thing.
No,
right?
yeah, you with a 15, you're fine. You did a good enough job. He will be okay. He's clean
Okay.
and he's the mummified.
In a good way.
Yeah. In a good way. Not in the way that we removed all his organs.
Mhm.
Someone else did that.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
This time as he gets him out, he'll set other Berezi in a chair and then carry the chair itself, because he feels like that's a little bit
Smart.
better than just piggybacking him,
Mhm.
right? It's not as demeaning. I guess it would.
Got the palanquin out for him.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw some changes in his sheet. Okay.
Can't fathom what you're talking about.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's wrong with them?
That's not good.
But yeah, success. You did it. You didn't notice anything specific
Mhm.
during your fun bath time because you were avoiding looking.
I was like, it's like bathing a dog. It's like bathing a dog. It's like
Mhm.
it's a very large
Be
dog.
nice to him. Don't call him a dog.
Yeah, Diesel takes offense to this.
Damn.
Okay, so you guys can settle in for the night, have your meal. If you want to have any conversations with anyone, now is the time. I have a few that I'd like to have, but I'm gonna let you guys go first if there's anything. Anyone would like to talk to any of your NPCs or to each other?
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
maybe Joaquin, if that's cool, like Joaquin checks in with Dusty once other Berezi is all squared away. And we
Okay.
he leaves some like soup out that's very much like more like a broth and is waiting for it to be room temp before giving it to other Berezi.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it doesn't aggravate his wounds.
Mhm.
But I think during the experience, Joaquin just looks as Dusty is eating his own more filled with things soup, like vegetables and such. Goes, uh, how's he looking?
I not great. I mean, he's stabilized now, which is good. I was afraid to see everything is rotten within, but after cleaning him out or cleaning him off and applying the bandages, he seems to have been stabilized. It's not going to be a good life, but he still has a life.
Okay. Joaquin looks to the Saracor in his inventory and then looks back at Dusty and is like, if by the end of this we're able to find a way out, how do you want to use this? Showing Berserkors.
Uh, I mean, it should be saved for in case if something happens to one of us, or to Winona, or to Mo, or. But if there is a way out for everyone here, then I do think it would be good for him to have that. I think it would be a turn of good for what happened to the two of us of his the Dusty and the Joaquin that he knows. It won't bring them back, but it'll be, I think, a substantial enough apology.
Joaquin looks a little bit like God. How can you apologize for that? But yeah.
Exactly. Hey, that's what he's saying. Like, yeah, like
Yeah. Yeah.
how is Mo?
He's still drunk. I I think he's kind of rolling with the punches. I'm gonna give this note to Clerval later. He gave it to me. So the next places that we're gonna be traveling through may not be pleasant, and gives for Dusty to read. He's like, I'm gonna give it to
And
Clerval later.
he kind of like takes like a moment to look through it. That's how would this work with the rebirth thing?
I think it's the implication that people who aren't well, maybe it still happens is based on certain experiences, but it might just be we're finding more of a hierarchy expected in this town.
Hmm.
I think maybe Clerval will have some better ideas of it once he compares it with his other notes and letters that he's found. Oh, sorry, Donna. I nudged the kitty. Sorry.
You nudged, idiot.
No.
Jail for rent. 5,000 years. You would kick Donna.
And
Sorry.
he kind of like his finger kind of goes back to like the second rule. Does that mean the gold's in here somewhere?
Yeah, Joaquin waves Dusty behind the bar where I'm presuming, or like the safe. Where is the safe again, Sam?
It's under the bar.
Yeah, it's
I'll be
under the bar.
honest. I'm rooting around under there already.
All
You got
right.
this
Yeah,
safe?
you're with
hello,
you're
Clerval.
arm in arm with Berezi basically, but he doesn't.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
feel wrong.
Yeah, I think Joaquin just mentioned, oh, there might be a safe, and Clerval's like, I'm on it.
I'm on it.
I didn't
wanna
finish
seal.
to listen to the rest.
No, yeah, that's where he's just been poking around. That's where he's been. He's like, well, Mo's drunk.
Well,
Everything's fine. I'm gonna steal.
Yeah.
He just kind of like looks over and sees Clerval like on the floor trying to lock him. He's like, any luck?
No. I'm not a lockpick.
Now that you're sitting right next to the
Well, you
the locked container, you can see it's not just any safe. This safe seems to have some sort of something on the front. You do see a keyhole. So there is a regular key somewhere, but it sits in the mouth of like a metal carving of a person's face.
Oh, that's
Oh. What's the
Yeah,
person's
that's-
face look like?
They're smiling. Their tongue is kind of
Oh.
sticking out.
Yeah.
Almost a
Okay.
devilish grin.
they're
Okay.
Yeah.
Clerval, well, he's like, well, aside from being thoroughly weirded out by their choice in decoration, and then he'll kind of like, move aside so you guys can see them. Um, he's like, I haven't been able to make much progress. I'm not, aside from you guys, hopefully you know this. Aside from our trips into here, I'm not much of a thief, and I'm definitely not a lockpick. So, yeah,
President
I was
says you
just
might have a
curious.
bright future career as a thief. Please don't steal from my home.
I think I'll stick to scribe work. It's just as lucrative where we live, I think.
Is it bolted to the floor?
The safe itself? No.
Yeah.
Well, I was just
Worst
leaving it
comes to
down here
worst,
so I
maybe-
didn't bother anyone with it.
How
If
is it?
worst comes to worst of all, maybe we could just take the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, no. We could probably do that. Let's not break it open though, in case there's something
There's
breakable inside.
I
I know
wouldn't.
we're still
I
missing a
would not
couple of
be able to break it.
symbols. No, yeah, but I'm just saying before anyone gets any bright ideas to throw it off a roof or something, which I may have already thought.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That might work.
Again, not a thief by nature.
I don't think a thief would. Clerval, if I'm gonna be real, I don't think a thief would think about chucking this off a roof.
You don't? Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
Because again, not a thief by nature.
I
By
understand.
choice, which is worse.
Oh,
Oh no! By necessity.
Listen, magic's
Well,
ain't
I'll
gonna
be-
pay itself.
Yeah, think about magic. Also by Joaquin specifically, think about magic school. That's what I've been thinking about, honest.
Joaquin is just like, when did you think you had to appeal to my emotions? I don't feel bad stealing from these fucks.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't.
Clairvoyant
At this point, I don't. Maybe before I was like, maybe
They
we're
have
good. No, I don't.
Well, hold on. Why do you? Why the change of heart? You haven't
Because
given him the note yet.
yeah, Octave. No, not Octave. Why did I say
right.
Octavia? Joaquin. I'm playing Joaquin.
Yeah,
Oh.
heart.
Heart. Joaquin hands the note to Clerval.
Oh, another one? Okay, let me just. He looks over it. He fists it very tightly after a moment. So, we're stealing everything that's not nailed down in this particular establishment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chuckles under
Yeah.
his breath. He was already sliding a bunch of those little tiny like bottles full of mystery.
Yeah.
Little
Good
sack-
man.
I think
Good man,
Joaquin also.
Gracie.
Yeah, I think Joaquin has like. By the way, if you find any more empty bottles, let me know.
Can do.
Hmm.
These should be empty before long. Given the state of the situation. Let's be clear, this is not what I would be doing on any other during any other time. It's special occasion.
Rizzy, if I would make a good thief, I think you'd make a good liar.
Thank you, Clairval. You would make a good thief.
Joaquin just looking at both of them.
Alright.
And can I suggest maybe a technology check to see what is up with this face?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on. I can.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's an 18.
Anybody else?
I'm not good at that, but I'll
I'm
try.
on your rolls. Wow.
I assume Alex isn't really gonna fit behind the bar with everyone else, so I was just gonna leave you guys to it.
Okay.
Alex is cleaning and brushing his
I rolled a
dog after
17.
being in the sewer.
17, 18. Okay. You guys get generally the same vibe. So
Mhm.
looking at this face, the face seems to be purely cosmetic, symbolic. It is just a normal key. You just have to find the key.
Okay,
It's a
yay.
metal safe,
Is-
so you're not gonna be able to break it open.
Yeah. Is the safe easy to transport?
It's a bit heavy. I'm gonna say you're gonna have to put it in your combat inventory, and it's gonna take up
Damn.
2 spots.
Oh,
Damn.
okay. Well, let's
Okay.
let's look around for a key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clairval will. I'm gonna say Clairval attempts to kind of like haul it out, and then immediately gives up on that. Heart.
Mm-hmm.
He's the local twink, everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, not what he's
So
built
funny.
for.
Yeah. Joaquin
No.
he has 16 strength, so I'm assuming I don't need to make a strength check to just at least put it up on the counter for easier access.
Yeah. You launch
Yeah.
it up there with a thud.
All right. Well,
Eh.
no need to show off.
I didn't want to hunch down every time to look at that thing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Clairval like kind of stands up a little sheepishly because he's like, "Oh, I was rooting around underneath it." Horse ears swivel down.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, it's
he's
fine.
a little self-aware as a treat.
Mhm. I think at that point, Joaquin is like, let's all have some dinner, and then we can take a look around before bed. How about that?
Oh, well, didn't Mo say he looked around?
He did. I'm
It
just
wouldn't
know.
hurt to look again. Maybe
It
there's a
wouldn't
nice
hurt to look
carpet or two
again.
we want to steal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will
that's
say,
true.
like, he has good perception, but his wisdom is 2.
How good Kitty really looks.
So I think we can look around a little bit more, or maybe try to find an office in the brothel potentially.
Yeah, we could always do that in
Yeah.
the morning
Yeah,
before
in the
we head
morning.
out, because it's a little. We've had a long day of going in the sewers, and I know everybody's getting washed up and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good to me. I think then the only other thing before bed, in case someone else wants to talk to Joaquin, is Joaquin does offer to feed or to help or like to give the soup to our like the other Berezi and check like if that's good with him to
Mhm.
eat.
Okay. Yeah, you can give him some soup. He kind of chokes on it a little bit, but you get him food.
Okay. Thumbs up. At this point, Joaquin was kind of thinking like, okay, what are some ways to help ease that?
Do we
At
have
least-
anyone have? We've got some craft, right?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, I got craft. What do you
Well-
want to craft?
What level?
I got 2.
All right,
I
give me.
got 5.
Oh shit! Okay, give me a second.
Damn.
Do you want to try and give Do you want to try and give him another level of craft while I pull up what we need?
Yeah, make a what is it? A wisdom check.
Yeah, 15.
I would love that, please.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's just because the butcher, the bestiary related stuff was higher level, so I asked if I could have it.
Ugh.
I see.
Oh, do you want support on your wisdom check?
Oh yeah, here. You can have it plus. Hold up. So that's 14. So you can have plus 3.
Okay. So who makes the roll to
You're
increase
making a
the
wisdom
craft?
check, and if you get I think it's a 15 or above.
And
Yeah.
is it is it like a technology or is it just a raw
No, just
wisdom roll?
wisdom.
Thank God for that plus 3.
Did you just get to level 3? Level 3 then?
Yep.
Do you have medicine proficiency?
I do.
Do we have 4 herbs? Because we
Hold
can
on,
make
hold on.
antibac.
I sure do.
Because we can make antibacterial salve, which will manage his trench mouth, which would maybe hopefully let him talk a little bit, or at the very least make it easier for him to do stuff like eat.
Yeah.
I will use my all 4 herbs. I have no more herbs after this.
All right. Does this brothel have
and
any herbs by any
craft.
chance, Sam?
No, it doesn't seem so.
They weren't doing weed. They were just doing wine.
They were
God.
just doing dubious sex.
Yeah, bad.
I got
bad
hey,
other...
I got 6 blessed oak if y'all want any oak.
I don't think we'll have any hard time getting wood in this establishment.
There
he goes.
Clairval,
No,
the whores are gone.
no. It's a Sam. He can't get wood anyway. He doesn't have one of those.
Well, I mean, you could get it for somebody else.
Let me just go fetch wood for some. Let me just go fetch a sexy woman for someone.
Good heavens.
So, honestly, if there's
So
anything you want
I
to
had
make out of
made-
blessed oak, if you want to look at the craft table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I'll look at that
let's
again
give
then.
that
Yeah.
medicine to our boy first, though,
Mhm.
because I do feel bad. The trench mouth is particularly dire.
Yeah.
Mhm. That is that's gonna be 17 to make it.
Okay.
I don't
You don't need to roll. You can just make
Oh,
it.
I don't need to roll for that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I
You
have
already
made
earned
it.
the
Let's
ability to make it by doing the crafting level.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Delicious salve for
Gotcha.
our boy here.
Chug.
We're like just kind of smearing
Okay.
it around in his
Yeah.
mouth. I don't know
Okay.
what the vibe
It's
is.
like a give him some chapstick. You're giving him a chapstick.
Yeah, chapstick, but
Mhm.
for the inside.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he seems to be making a little bit less gurgling noises, but he seems like he needs a rest before he's ready to do a lot of talking.
No, that's
Mhm.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
It was more so that maybe he could eat more of his Dintin, hopefully.
Mhm.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. No, he can eat. He can eat his food. He can eat the rest of his food.
Yay!
Yay!
And is that per level? Just out of
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Well, I think once he's
We're
able
not
to
gonna
talk,
bring him to combat.
we're
yeah.
not, but he can teach us some things.
Yeah.
So he'll be able to talk to teach.
Mhm.
But we'll bother him more in the morning and stuff.
Yeah.
But for now, he can just have his delicious inside chapstick.
Do you
It's like
want
an
to
inside
go
dog.
through-
I think if you use chapstick wrong enough, any chapstick is inside chapstick. I've gotten it in
Yeah,
my
you-
eye on several
How is-
occasions.
Oh goodness.
Several?
This is the second time tonight that he has been referred to as a dog. That's probably not a good precedent to hit.
Do you
Hey,
want
I didn't
to
say it
add
out
like
loud.
conspiracy on
That
him?
was not said out loud.
I didn't want to just take it from him.
Yeah.
So I was gonna wait until he could talk a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay. Just checking.
But
And
I
then
will
snap
get
bang.
because I can get that on as long as I get that on before the next combat, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm not taking shit from a man who can't speak or move
Yeah.
or that's
Yeah. All right. Anything else? Do we want to look around for a key?
I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Yeah,
Also.
tomorrow potentially.
Today, because I didn't. Right now is our fun little roleplay time.
Yes.
Mhm.
If anyone wants to
Alright.
go first, otherwise I have guys that want to do stuff. I'm gonna let you guys go first.
We have a good check-in.
I don't have anything specific. I don't think.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I'm always available to talk, but I don't
Yeah.
think Clairval needs to bother.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alex is
Same
cleaning his
here.
dog.
All right.
Just dog.
Then I will bother you.
Yeah.
All right. First and foremost, Winona 2. So not your Winona.
Mhm.
She, Clairval, where are you at right now?
I think after the safe has been determined, we're gonna have to deal with that later. He's probably just kind of chilling, just at the. It's a bar, right? Like he's probably just sitting there, maybe fiddling with his papers and shit after having a bath.
Okay.
He's bathed.
You can see that Winona 2 has been keeping her distance from Mo and the other Winona. She's kind of been sitting on the couch by where the injured Berezi has been getting treated, kind of trying to keep herself busy. Like, she's not actually helping, but she's, ready in case anyone needs water or a rag or whatever. She's just kind of sitting there. And as this is finishing up and maybe the injured Berezi is beginning to doze off and not really need attention anymore, she does kind of like unsurely look at him and then begin to plod over to the bar where you're hanging out.
Okay. He will set down his little. He was probably just organizing all the many notes that we have found, and he will kind of turn his head to look at her, like, yeah.
She looks a little bit worried.
Oh. He will pat the open seat next to him.
Okay, she will scoot the seat pretty close to you so she can talk to you quietly if she wants to talk at all, and climb up onto it. And then she's kind of like worrying the edge of her dress with her hands, kind of wringing her hands, and looking around the room, kind of not shiftily, but like warily.
Yeah. He'll kind of look at her like a little, I'll say like empathetically, like, the nervous heart is, well, I imagine there are quite a few things bothering you right now, but are anything you would like to Anything I can help with, Winona?
I just, if I tell you something, are you gonna think I'm crazy?
No. Most of what I think is a little crazy, Winona.
Okay. I don't want to make anybody nervous or anything. But that's not the Berezi that lived in my town.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Clerval is
Okay.
gonna stop for a second,
She looks just as paused as you are.
and then he's going to go. Do you want to have this conversation in my room real quick?
That's such a good idea. Yes.
Yeah, he'll gather up his papers and then offer her like a little hand, like come
Okay.
come on.
She takes your hand. She's quite clammy, actually.
Yeah, that's
and,
fine. That's fine.
Huddles up
He's
close
also
to you as
probably
you walk
clammy.
down the hallway.
Yeah, no, he's like, come on, it's me. I was probably your babysitter once or twice
No,
or thrice
yeah.
growing up. Yeah, come on, come with me. And he'll go into his room. Well, is Leroy in here right now? Are they alone?
Leroy is in here. He's kind of sitting on the bed. But he sees you guys come in. You guys look nervous. He says,
Are you?
I need to use the bathroom suddenly, and then he leaves.
Sounds good. And then Clerval will very quickly close the door. Okay. He'll turn. After that, he will like kind of like pat on the bed, like you take a seat there.
Okay. She sits
Okay.
down on the bed.
And then he's going to again pause. He's going to go. I won't lie. I didn't want to jump to any conclusions, but I was under the impression that the Berezi from your town was a younger Berezi.
He is, and I've only, I mean, I guess I met him plenty of times, but I've only been close nearby him a few times, but I can tell that's not our Berezi. That guy is, I mean, he's as old as the other Berezi. He's just got some pretty bad injuries.
Yeah, the impression I got of your Berezi was that he was just younger. Not.
She
I figured
nods.
if he were severely injured, you guys would have made it more clear that we need to find him because there would be an injured man running around town.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I would have said that immediately. No.
No, of
Berezi,
course.
I remember meeting a few times as I mean, I don't think there was anything wrong with him.
Okay. Do you? Clerval's gonna. And he stops. This time it's a thinking stop, not a I'm scared stop. Because now I'm thinking about when we first came here. He's going to turn to her, and he's going to go, Do you remember where you all were the last time you were in your town with everybody before we came here?
The last time I was in my town, you mean like the night before?
Yes, the night before you woke up here.
Yeah, I mean, it was a Friday. Everyone was in the inn. It was one of the rare times I actually remembered seeing Berezi out of his house. I think he was just coming by to pick up some food, which wasn't too uncommon, but I remember him being there and talking to people.
Did he leave at any point?
No, I kind of forget what happens after that. I think I just remember blacking out and then waking up here.
Okay. So I was wondering if maybe your Berezi had been there, and then maybe another.
No, he was definitely
Berezi.
there, and he was in one piece too.
No, yeah, and I assume about 20, 40 years younger, however old he is.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 40 or so years younger, 30. It's
Okay.
kind of hard to tell.
No, I get that. um. Okay. Has it and everybody else that we have found so far from your town has been from your town?
She nods heavily. She says, "Oh, yeah, though that was definitely all of them. Unfortunately."
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that.
No,
I was
it's okay.
I was
It's
lid checking.
yeah.
Do you have any, well, not concerns. I imagine you're very concerned right now, as am I. Um, do you have any thoughts on the matter?
Does that mean there's more of all of us running around somewhere? Or is this just
Clerval pales at that, like, oh fuck, you hadn't thought about that.
and is it limited at 3? It could be I don't know. 4, 5.
He's gonna step forward and kind of like come here, pull her to like a little hug, like, okay, hold on.
She hugs back.
Let's yeah, breathe for a moment, spiraling right now. I know this is rich coming from me, but that won't do you any good.
She sniffles.
He'll like, yeah, he'll like kind of pat her hair a little bit. Like, I I can't tell you what that means, unfortunately, but I think you know that because I think you know that we're all confused. Um,
Mm.
can I make an insight check on her? Cause I'm sitting here like, are you worried you're gonna see another Mo kind of vibe?
Yeah, go
Like, is
ahead.
there anything else bothering you, girly pop? Oh, okay, hold on, that was really good. That is a 24.
24? Yeah, that definitely seems like a shadow that might have crossed her mind. Just, the fleeting idea of dozens of Winonas with dozens of Moes, and she's the only one that doesn't have one.
Oh, Clairvol's gonna stop for a second. And he's going to again kind of uh hand in her hair for like uh like a old comforting stroke and whatnot. And he's just going to very, very softly add, I can imagine finding the other Mo didn't help much.
She sniffles a little bit and she says, I mean, I wasn't expecting him to say anything, but I don't know. It still feels kind of bad.
No, I can imagine. I don't think, if it's any comfort, I don't think he meant anything by it other than I don't think he expected to see two of you. But I know that doesn't help.
Mm-hmm. I know you guys said no to that death rune right now, but I mean, if we don't end up using it on anything else.
No, we'll give it to you. I think we just need to make sure that, well, we've kind of been fighting for our lives a little bit nonstop, unfortunately.
She nods. I know. I'm sorry for asking.
No, I think anybody would have asked in your position, Winona. Um, I'm sorry that we didn't get there in time.
She
I'm
just kind of
sorry.
makes some sniffling noises.
Yeah, he's just gonna kind of give her another hug, like, okay. Uh, is there anything else I can do for you that's not? Well, I can't very well just go grab the death rune and go make it all better for you.
I
Sorry.
know. I haven't been feeling so well lately.
Oh
Do you have
no.
anything for that? I have a headache. I feel dizzy when I walk around.
Oh no, Claire kind of like he's like, I'm imagining he's like, hugging her close, and then he just kind of like looks up without like looking down at her, and he makes like a
Oh.
like oh shit. Okay, I don't, but I know Joaquin made some. He made something for people's. Are you nauseous too, by any chance?
She thinks for a second and then nods. She says, I think I'm just hungry though.
Okay. Well, we can go get you some. I'm sure there's still some food left, and I know Joaquin made something for people's headaches, some kind of tea or tonic. Do you want me to go ask him for you?
She nods.
Okay, I can do that. Is there anything else?
She shakes her head and she says, I wanted to make sure somebody knew about Berezi.
Do you want me to tell the others, or would you rather wait?
I think it's good if they know, because, I mean, I don't know him, and I'm the only person that would. I feel like if I keep that secret, they're gonna think I'm suspicious or something.
Don't worry.
I would think that's suspicious.
Well, I'm sure I know you. I know you would. But don't you worry. I will shut that down if any of that happens. You're not being suspicious. You're just nervous. Which, again, I know what that's like. He offers.
Mhm.
No, you.
Hmm?
I thought you were about to say something else. He just kind of again gives her like another like head pat. Like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take you. We're gonna go back out to where we were sitting. I will go ask Joaquin about that tea, or whatever it was he brewed. It was something. I think it was tea. We're going to let Leroy in from his extended bathroom break. Um, and
She kind of like goes, huh, under her breath at
Mhm.
that, because, yeah, you did kind of kick him out of the room.
Yeah. And I will handle this other Berezi stuff. Okay? Don't worry about it.
Thank
You don't,
you.
mm-hmm. And if there's anything else you need, you can come bother me anytime.
Thank you for being so nice to me, Clairval. I know you're not the one from my world, but I mean, if it helps rest your mind a little bit, I haven't noticed too many differences.
Oh.
You've got glasses.
Well.
That's the big one, I guess. Maybe your style's a little different. I don't know.
Well, I'm glad to hear that he's as nice to you as he should be.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well,
real quick. When we find this other Clairval, are you gonna be okay?
Join
Well,
us,
Because I
Clairval.
know what happened to the others, obviously, and well, I imagine I'm a little bit more upset than you guys are, but I wouldn't want to see myself get injured or, hurt or chased around or anything like that. So, are you worried? Cause maybe if we find him, if I'm too much trouble, I'm happy to just go with him if we could figure out a way to separate.
You haven't. First of all, you haven't been any trouble to me whatsoever. Don't worry about that. Or to any of us. Well, he kind of pauses. The implication being, don't worry about the other Winona.
Yeah, she don't know shit.
the other Winona is we're not talking about the other Winona right now. I'm talking about the us as in the adults in the room. Don't worry, sweetie, you're doing fine. But I'll be honest, I've just been trying not to concern myself with him. I figured that would be a bridge that I would cross when we get there, and I guess we're getting there. But
a little bit, yeah.
If you're worried about a repeat of that happening, I have no intent on doing any such thing, and I doubt he does either.
No, yeah. I mean, Leroy's gone, so I don't really expect anyone else to. Alex is also kind of a gentle soul, I guess. And well,
Mhm.
you know how you are.
Yeah,
So
kind of a wuss.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say wuss, but
It'd be fair. He kind of says, he's like, it's okay.
she
Uh,
kind of nods
mhm,
non-committally. And she's just so
mhm.
I don't expect there to be any problems with anyone, but
Yeah, I don't either.
but that's
And again,
only the ones from my understanding of reality. So who knows who else is out there?
well, I think if it's any consolation regarding the Berezi, right? Everybody else has either been from either your town or from my town.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should assume that we're gonna start running into 300 different copies of each other. That because again, that sounds like but you should leave the spiraling to me, Winona. You're too young for such things.
Okay, yeah. All right.
And if he I don't think he'll be giving anybody any trouble. But if something happens with the other Berezi at all, you can just come to me, okay? If anything else happens that wigs you out, just you can
Okay.
come tell me.
Thanks.
Mhm.
I think I need to maybe go to bed now.
Mhm. Mhm. I'll go tell your room. She's sharing a room with the other Joaquin, with our Joaquin, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
The other Joaquin, wait a second.
Yeah, well, the other Joaquin cut to Family Guy TikToks.
Ugh.
Well, I'll
Crow's eating him.
I'll tell him to bring that tea and stuff to you. You can just go lie down for now, all right?
Okay. Good night, Clairval.
Mhm.
Thank you for being so nice. And then she kind of rushes out of the room.
Okay, yeah. Clairval will go out and is Leroy like standing down the hall or something?
Yeah, Leroy's like idling around outside the bathroom, just kind of like, oh, well, in case I need to go back in.
Yeah. Clairval will come out and he'll give him like a thumbs up. We're good. And then
Okay.
he'll meander back towards where he was sitting initially.
Okay. Leroy's gonna follow you because you look like somebody with things to say
Oh,
to the
okay.
general public regarding whatever was going on in there.
Oh yeah. Clearval will gather up. Well, everybody that's not our I guess everybody else is just from our town because other Winona already went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Uh-huh.
and he will first turn to Joaquin and go, before I say this, Joaquin, the Winona that you are sleeping with is having a little bit of a headache and some stomach issues, and I told her that you had made something for the other when that had come up in the past. So I was hoping maybe you could fix something up for her.
Yeah, of
All right.
course.
But yeah, and I told her you'd just bring it to the room. But where's Sam? Where's the other Berezi right now?
The other
Is he just
is kind of dozing on the couch.
excellent? Okay, so Clairval will kind of again sitting down back where he was at the bar, kind of gathering everybody around, and then speaking a little softly. So the other Winona had some interesting things to share about our about the Berezi we just located. Namely, that is not the Berezi from her town. And she was very, very confident in saying that.
Hmm.
I don't know what this means. She seemed very distraught about it. And I wanted to assure her that, and I'm saying, just saying this because I wanted to assure her that she wasn't attempting to conceal this information from any of us. She just was.
Oh, of course.
She was.
She's told us. Yeah, she's told us before. He was much younger.
Exactly.
We just assumed.
No, and she said, and I already asked her, and she did say that their Berezi was with them when they all appeared here the night before. So I don't know if that means there is an unaccounted for Berezi, or if there's more unaccounted for us's.
I think both. Sounds like.
Yeah, it could be both, or it could be a fluke. I can't say. But that seemed prudent to share.
Yeah.
Maybe we ask him a little more in the morning when he's a little more of sorts. I know we gave him some medicine.
We
Can
did.
I, Sam, can I, so basically, I'm trying to think of what check to do, but I want to be mentally comparing this Berezi and the people that we saw in the other sewer that were just kind of wandering around and touching us and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to like a check to see like do those seem comparable?
Okay, maybe like just a perception check.
Okay.
You want support?
Yeah, sure. I would love support.
That is a +5, baby.
Oh yeah.
Wisdom is so poo poo. Sam keeps taking it from me.
Get stupid now.
Yeah. We gotta go. And when I say this isn't. I know that that this is how it works. But my guess is we gotta go kill our doubles, dude. So Sam stops taking the stats from us.
Who can say? Sam can say. We could all
Mm.
say we know by now.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Well, I rolled a 2, but it does turn into an 8.
8? I mean, those were some shambling guys that didn't really have a lot to say. And this guy, I mean, he's not exactly shambling, but he also doesn't have a lot to say. But also, he is like horrifically injured, and those guys weren't. The creatures in the sewer weren't attacking those guys.
Yeah.
So maybe not exactly the same, but
Yeah.
something's odd here for sure.
Yeah. Maybe Alex will just mention. Well, we did find other people in the sewers who were, I'm going to say, out of sorts. Maybe there's something there, but I don't really know enough to say.
That's true. I'm also. Well, to be honest, I'm not very sure what to think right now. I think maybe our best. I do think we need to speak to the other Berezi, or at least communicate with him. I gave him that book. If he's not up for talking.
Yeah.
I don't try to think. I think that was all Winona really shared. Regarding hey, what the fucks?
Yeah.
I don't really know what to make of it, to be honest. I told her not to think too much of it. I didn't want her to worry. But I don't know why there would be an exception, but I think right now I'm going to choose to believe that this is an exception because I told her everybody else we found has come from one of two places. It's either us or the other. Well, I know that this is another Berezi, but everybody else has come from the different same place. I don't know. Uh, that's why I think it might be best tomorrow if we have a word as much as we are able with this other Berezi, because maybe he might not know exactly. He might be just as lost as the rest of us, but I mean, surely he also recognizes the differences, right?
Yeah, you can
My
hope.
my worry would be if he's so similar to our Berezi, could he distinguish us?
Yeah,
Sorry.
does he think that we're his people?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I feel like he wouldn't have been so shocked.
I think
Uh,
yeah, that might be something we have to ask him.
yeah, because I think, well, I mean, I think everybody else has been able to tell there's something off about the people who weren't from their towns initially,
Mhm.
you know? So
Mhm.
I'm going to assume that every version is different enough that you can tell at least after some conversation. I think
Mhm.
I think the only time we had any troubles with that was and then he's going to close his mouth because he hasn't they haven't told Bo about the other mouth thing yet. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's only been one instance where we were confused and we got that cleared up. So I don't
Mhm.
think
Hmm.
I'm going to assume that the other Berezi knows enough to have been able to identify us as strangers. Um,
Yeah.
especially if he's in that sort of in such a if he's this out of sorts, he must be someone must be attending to him.
Mhm.
At least to some degree. So there has to be that familiarity. Um, but yep, that's what she had to say. I would ask none of you bother her about it further.
Yeah.
Noted.
She seemed pretty out of sorts by it, and I told her that we would handle it because she doesn't.
Oh, of
Well,
course. She's got plenty on her mind, I'm sure.
a lot.
Yeah.
But that's what I know. That's what I know, I suppose.
Mhm.
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 Well,
He
I'm
kind of
glad.
shuffles his
Yeah.
little papers around like, oh.
Well, I'm glad we all know now. I guess we'll have to investigate further in the morning.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Which will be good because I do think that man needs some more rest. Being in the
Yeah.
sewers for that long can't be good for anybody, but especially a
Mhm.
man in his condition.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that can all be settled in the morning, but and then we plan what to do from there.
Mhm.
Yep. 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 Sorry.
Joaquin, sorry, go ahead.
No, 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 no. Do you have anything you wanted to add? Because Clairval was going to say something slightly different.
Oh no, Joaquin's just starting to make tea for
Okay,
Winona.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Clairval's going to kind of glance around and he's going to kind of look at Alex and he's going to go hey, Alex, um are you starting to get worried that we haven't run into you and I yet?
Oh, I suppose it would. I figured it would happen whenever it happened.
Yeah, that's what Winona asked me a little bit about it, and that was my
Hmm.
response too. I guess I was just
Yeah.
seeing if that was the vibe, or if
Yeah.
I wasn't being concerned enough.
I figured I'd wait and see if the other me was particularly interested in being the only one around, and that would kind of solve my problems. But
Yeah.
no.
Maybe don't
she-
say that to her, though.
Oh no. Did she tell you anything about yourself?
I don't think the other Clairval wears glasses. I
Oh.
think that's about all I got, she said.
Do you
And
think? Yeah.
it sounded like you and I were decently similar to our
Okay.
counterparts.
Huh.
I believe
Maybe
she
the
used
other
the.
you is a singer or something instead.
Oh, I don't know about that. If he is anything like me, I don't. Not professionally, no. But she doesn't seem to be that worried about us meeting up. If that's any.
Not like
No.
Alex.
No,
Alex
no,
kind
no.
of glances at our Leroy and says, "Oh, no offense, of course.
Yeah.
That wasn't you. That was
Oh no,
this other."
that guy was crazy. I
Yeah, I
promise
didn't
not
wanna
to do that.
I don't. Clairemont's gonna kind of like put a hand on his arm, kind of like patting, like, I don't think any of us were worried about that, Leroy. I
No.
promise you.
Kind of laughs nervously, like, oh, he was a little worried about it, to be quite honest. But good to know that he has your confidence.
Yeah, Claremont, I'm not worried about that. Pat.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna. I really don't expect you to be hurting us or attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
I don't plan on it.
it'll. Yeah, it'll all work out.
We'll figure it
hope. Yeah, sorry, votes of confidence aren't really my strong suit.
No, that's okay.
Uh,
buddy. That's what the rest of us are here for.
Yeah, Claremont just kind of nods, like, yep. Yep, that's what she told me, and
Mhm.
then, how's our Winona looking?
Your Winona is looking a little bit like nervous, but she's clearly been calmed by the fact that her dad is here now.
Aw.
Okay, and then Clearval's also gonna add, are you feeling any kind of headache, stomachache, concerning?
I mean, I've kind of had a headache since we got here. There's
Okay.
not a lot of food or water to go around.
All right. And then he's kind of gonna look over towards Joaquin. Maybe pour off 2 cups of that.
On it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he gets them all situated. Just doing like it's probably like he still had some leftover ginger that he's just been adding in.
Mm-hmm.
It's not infinite, but it's something
Mhm.
that usually keeps and he can rehydrate and put in tea.
Yeah. For Bimbini. Here you go.
Mhm.
Anti-nausea. Please don't kill each other.
Please, I know your wisdom is currently 0, but for the love of God.
Time to do something
You can do
incredibly
this.
intelligent.
No, so maybe tomorrow someone needs to give them teaching
Yeah,
on
we can-
wisdom.
Yeah, we can train
I got
staff.
an idea.
Yeah, we can train.
I think are we this is me asking because I wanted
Mm.
to I think after we've talked about this and whatnot, and are people was that all that we had to say as a big group?
I
One
Mhm.
more thing for
think
an NPC,
so.
but you go do your things first.
No. I was gonna say when people like
Yeah.
start splitting up a little bit, I think
Mhm.
Clairval is
Yes.
going to maybe kind of gesture at our Winona for a second, like, could you come over here
Okay,
just for a
she
moment?
shuffles over. Like, what's up?
Could I ask you a favor, Winona?
Sure.
Okay. Could you I know you haven't said all that much to her, but could you maybe go a little easy on the other Winona?
She kind of makes a face. She's, why did she say something? I didn't say anything to
No,
her.
no, I know you didn't. I know you didn't. I am asking. She said nothing. She's a little this I if you could for just a second imagine Well, I mean, you don't have to, because you were worried about it for a minute there when we didn't realize which Mo was which.
Mhm.
If you were her and you suddenly saw a third person from another new town come in after
Mhm.
you just lost your dad, and you see the other version of yourself reunite with her dad, and now there's a possibility that there's a bunch of yous walking around and a bunch of your dads, and you no longer have a father. Do you see what I'm getting at?
She kind of looks away from you and she says, I get what you're saying, Clerval, but
I
I
know.
mean, it might be cruel to say, but I, you're smart. I feel like you kind of see the writing on the wall here. I feel like you're stringing her along, to be quite honest.
Winona, you're right. I'm smart. I've been reading all of these terrible things and passing them along for everybody else. But you know what else I see? I I'm looking at two versions of the young lady that I watched grow up, and I'm starting to realize that decisions may have to be made, and I'm really hoping that we're going to get to the end of this and there's going to be some secret silver bullet that will silver dagger. Let me not be
Silver
anachronistic.
arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some secret silver arrow that's just going to fix this whole solution for us so that I don't have to do, quite frankly, the unthinkable, so that any of us don't.
That's a
And
really
I
nice
know,
thought, Clerval, but let me
I
just
know it's
stop you
wishful
right there.
thinking. Mm-hmm.
That's a really nice thought, but I just want you to know that if I see the other Clerval and I get an opportunity, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh,
Girl.
Clairval
I know what's gonna happen here, and I've already made my decision of who I want to escape this hell with.
Clairval kind of like stops and he pales and he's gonna go. Well, to be quite honest, Winona, I was hoping I would handle that before anybody else would have to. If it came to that.
I don't know if you have the guts to do that kind of thing, Clerval, to be honest.
yeah.
I didn't think I had the guts to steal or become part horse either.
I think both of those things are really different from blowing
Yeah.
up yourself
Yeah. Probably.
permanently.
Just. Yeah. No, I know.
So,
I
I just
just.
hope that, I mean, if you have to make the decision between her or me, well, you already know what side I'm on.
1 second. Oh, he rolled really badly. He's gonna sigh. He's gonna go. Yes, I would choose you. Okay. All right. And
Good.
I feel awful admitting that because it doesn't feel right to have to choose it all. But of course I would choose you. I would choose everybody here over all of that. I'm just asking you to just I don't know how much time we have left. If it does come to that, let one of us handle it. And in the meantime, just you don't have to be her friend. You don't even have to spare her a kind word. Just be aware. That's all. Okay?
She kind of averts her gaze from you. Can you make an insight check on her?
Yeah, you can make an insight check. That is a. Oh, that's a 9. So that's higher than I thought. That's a 14.
14? She definitely has a lot on her mind. It appears that she has something she's still not saying. But she doesn't say it out loud. She just
Hello.
kind of nods. She says, "Yep, fine. I'll stay out of her way."
Clairvol's gonna reach a hand out, and just kind of like gentle hand on her shoulder. He's not holding her hostage or anything. Winona, is there something else?
I don't know. It's probably nothing, but I get the weirdest feeling that this entire thing might be my fault.
Why would you think that, Winona?
Like I said, it's a weird feeling. I don't know.
Hey, just, I don't really think that's true, first of all. Second of all, just so it's said, you know none of us are upset with you, right? I'm not even that upset with you. I'm just upset about the situation, not at you.
I know.
I-
And I'm happy about that, but I just have a bad feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you mind if I go sit outside on the steps for a little bit? Just outside. I won't go far. I'll keep the door open even.
Okay. Can you just tell your dad?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
I just
all
feel
right,
like looking at the stars would help calm me down a little bit.
All right. And if you hear anything, you come right back in.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I wish I had my
Okay.
cards.
Yeah. I wish you had them too. If only so we had something.
They're not for playing with, Clairval.
I
They're
know.
for divination.
I'm aware. He says in a tone of, we've had this conversation plenty of times.
She pulls out an imaginary card from nowhere and says, "The tower. The tower. You get the tower. Go lay down."
Oh, okay. All right.
I pull out the card of the guy
He's
in it.
going. He's been towered.
Card of the guy in a hot air balloon flying into a
power line. Is that bad? All right.
That is clear. I know for a fact that happened. He did get towered while he was babysitting her one time, and he was just like, "Oh, what does that mean?" And she was just like staring up at the world's most anxious man in town. You're gonna die.
It's like, you're gonna get really tall, and then he did. Much to think about.
Wow, incredible.
She does go sit on the porch and just stare up at the sky. Seemingly thinking. Now is a perfect bathroom break time. Let's go do that before I get into my last thing I want to do to one of you.
Oh, yes. Actually, I'll hang around. I don't have to go right now.
Hey, Rand.
Yeah.
I think I finished it.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Hold up. Here's the with the final two like filter color balances. What do you think?
Oh, wait. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. I'll get her posted and submitted. Look at me go.
Yay. Yeah,
Hell
look at you
yeah.
go. Damn.
They
That's great.
call me the painter on
Yeah.
account of my
Painter.
painting.
Kind
Mm-hmm.
of blasted that. Tillian got the painter's work ethic of I was gonna say a time period, but I don't actually know years very well. Some kind of Renaissance painter who
Maybe
like,
not
does this all
Renaissance
day.
paper. Those bitches took years.
Never mind. Tillian got the work ethic of. I mean, they always took a long time because they were doing
I'm a Renaissance painter on meth.
Yeah. Tillian got the work ethic of someone who's been doing this their whole lives and was trained for it since they were 12.
Yeah. Okay, yay! Okay, I'm posting it. This is so cool. It's so rad. Okay, let me
Dude,
share
hell
that
yeah.
in the chat. Okay, but
Awesome,
okay,
man.
you shared it. Cool. Yippee! So this is based off
Oh, awesome.
as inspiration. Let me do bar at Pareidolia. I think I pronounced that right. I haven't taken French. It's based off of this one. And Tillian did excellent work.
Dude,
Thank-
awesome.
And
Yeah.
those are limes.
Anyway, I look to the Twitch chat. I'm currently having a VGen sale. If that's something that interests any of the people who I think it might just be Cheppy. But it still stands.
Mhm.
I'm having a VGen sale where you can go get. I know we're not showing it right now, but imagine a cool painting of Joaquin standing there with limes, and all of our friends are in the back. Wow.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna
there's an
ask
ominous
Sam.
reflection of Joaquin.
Yeah, and yeah, the reflection, maybe the doppelganger, who can say? No, it's probably the doppelganger. He has hair.
He has hair, bro.
It's meant to evoke emotions in you. And Tilly did a
Mhm.
fantastic job.
Yeah, for
Hell
real.
yeah.
So I will
want it-
request. Mhm.
I want it known it's very important to me. I put my hand on Trikey's shoulder. I did get Alex's little smile in there.
Aw.
Because I was like, yeah, how am I gonna make this clear? How am I gonna make this distinction between the two green hair guys? I know.
I know now.
Smiley.
Yeah.
The big smiler.
It's really good.
Mhm.
I'm glad everybody likes it. 'Cause I realized the sketch, and I was like, oh no, am I good at images? But it always gets better at the end.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Look at that. I did
Mm.
that in a day.
You
Yeah.
did.
Yay!
I was expecting you to, because you said like, "Oh, I'll get it done by May." I think on the VJet thing. I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool."
No, I was like, oh, here we go.
Oops, I locked in. Yay! I love it.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Down there. And then, yeah, if you want gorgeous painting, I'm gonna. Hello, Sam. May I request showing the commission?
Yes.
Yeah,
Bar and all his little buddies.
yeah. Don't
is
think about his
delightful.
doppelganger being there.
Yeah,
Don't think
wait,
about
hold on.
it.
Look at my bowl of limes. I'm very pleased with my bowl
Yeah,
of
This is a
bowl of
limes.
delightful
limes.
bowl of limes, bro. This is great.
Thank
I
you.
love this.
Mhm.
I'm so
Awesome
glad.
reference.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Very
Nap has
nice.
been painting with Tillian.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I've been
and-
doing that while we've been playing. Look at me
Yeah,
multitask.
Very
multitasking.
nice, very nice. Alright, sorry, where were we?
You were gonna do your last evil thing.
My last
Yeah.
evil thing. Alright,
Mhm.
Dusty, who you rooming with?
I'm
Just
sleeping on the floor,
Right?
man.
Or you're on the floor?
Yeah.
Well, luckily for you, you've got some company here. Of course, Brezzy's already asleep. Alex, I assume you're dozing, or at least, you know,
Yeah.
vaguely present. And
Yeah.
of course,
Mhm.
Beagle. So Beagle, is going
Donkey.
to make sure the perimeter is secure. He does, like, stand behind Winona, like, at the door, and you just hear her go,
Mhm.
go to bed, shoot, scram. And he turns around with like a slight whine, tail between his legs a little bit.
He's trying to help.
And
You-
as he
Dusty will kind of bend over to like give Beagle some scratches behind, like on the head. Yeah.
Beagle, what now that he's being paid attention to, kind of looks at you and then like barks at you very softly.
That's. Like I guess like initially like the soft barks like Dusty doesn't really pay too much attention to like because he's like, oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm scratching, I'm giving you some attention, it's fine, Beagle, it's
He begins to whine.
you're a good boy. Is he like looking at me?
Yeah, he's looking right into your eyes.
What's he kind of stops to pet and just kind of like looks back down at the dog. He's probably like on one knee, kind of scratching it, but not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, is something hurting you? Is
He looks back towards Winona at the door and then back to you and whines again, slightly louder. He paws a little bit at the ground.
unfortunately, I'm not the dog whisperer, but I will. If he's looking at, I'll go check on her. It's fine. And he will kind of go to check on Winona, I guess. Winona 2, who's out here looking at
Winona
the
1.
stars.
Winona 1.
Winona 1, my bad. Winona 1, you right.
Your Winona.
My Winona, our Winona.
Winona turns around when she hears somebody approach and goes, "What? I'm trying to have a peaceful moment. Can I have a peaceful moment?"
Hey, I'm just making sure you're doing okay, Winona.
I'm fine. Do I have to close this door?
No,
No.
if you did, then I would be outside with you.
She huffs slightly and continues angrily staring at the stars above, like pointedly ignoring you. And says, "Okay, you can go inside now. Thank you. I'm great. I'll let you know if
He kind
there's
of like
anything out here. Look,
he
nothing."
kind of squats and looks at the stars too. He's like, "Do you think that's our stars too? I don't really know how to
Well,
check that."
yeah, no, these are our exact stars, actually. I was just thinking about that.
Hmm. I
You'd
didn't
think
even
if we
to
were
think about that.
somewhere completely new, we'd see different stars, but nope. That's one point of familiarity we get. Not that we could do anything with that.
I see. I'm not making things better. I'm sorry, Winona.
Beagle crawls up next to you in the doorway and whines loudly, staring at Winona.
What is wrong with you, Beagle? He kind of like. Is he like looking at like a specific part of Winona? Like,
Yes, he's looking at the sword on her belt.
when did we give her a sword?
She's just been holding it, I think.
That's the sword from the nobleman's estate, we think.
It's our Winona
think
currently
it's
has
the-
lethal edge because we.
Yeah, I
did
think
not
that's
take
the
that from
one
her.
from the pit.
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah,
from the
that's
pit.
the one that we
Wait,
think
the one that I
belongs
taught.
to,
The one that people were using to kill themselves.
and the one that we're pretty sure belonged to the noble guy who owned Beagle last.
Is that? I thought it was just that's what people at the pit were using to kill themselves.
Well, wasn't it in the chest of a noble guy? Maybe he's smelling. I think he's smelling his noble guy.
No, I think it was in the pit. I think I climbed into the pit to retrieve it.
Well, no, I thought, but it was stuck into somebody.
Oh, sorry, you said chest, and I was thinking of treasure chest.
No,
No,
like
like
rib
chest
cavity.
Yes.
So I think Beagle is smelling his dead owner.
Maybe.
You have a new owner now, Beagle. He gives you meat, and he's the forest god.
Winona, I know this is a silly request, but could I just have just the scabbard of that sword just for a moment?
She kind of raised her eyebrows at you and
D-
takes the sword out of the
Beagles.
scabbard, puts the sword in front of her, and hands the scabbard to you.
Thank you. He kind of like
Keep it
brings
from
the scabbard
bothering
closer
me.
to Beagle.
Beagle
it's-
sniffs it and then gingerly attempts to take it from you.
Yeah, he will leave it in Beagle's mouth and kind of give him some more little scratches.
Okay. Beagle tolerates this for a few moments before plodding over to the still lit fireplace and curling up around the scabbard. Whining softly.
Oh, fuck you, Sam. Fuck you, genuinely.
I
Um,
will try to make you a new housing for that sword, Winona. It's just that was Beagle's original owner's weapon.
She's kind of looking behind her, like her expression like slightly softened. And she says, "Yeah, he can keep it. That's fine."
Mhm. Keepsakes are an important thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sure you're doing okay? You're normally not this short with people.
Usually not this many of me in the house, to be fair.
I understand it's a strange situation.
No, I'll figure this out. I'll figure it out.
We will figure this out.
She kind of waves her hand like, yeah, you're really useful with magic these days, huh?
I understand what you're probably thinking of, but one word of caution as someone who had to bury my own and Joaquim's corpse.
She shudders.
It was not an enjoyable thing to do or to see. And I was even the one who brought them down. So please, Winona, I understand what you might be thinking, but just give it time.
Okay. I'm sorry for being rude. I'm just
It's
stressed.
fine. Trust me, everyone is high. Everyone is a bit on nerve.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone handles it in different ways.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping the stars could at least give me some clue as to where we were, but I guess not. So I'll just go back to bed, and maybe tomorrow something will be different.
I'll get to work on that, Skyward. Just don't sleep on the blade. Just just
What am I, stupid?
because it's not only you, but your
I'm
father
not
will
going to
be in
put
that bed.
I'm not. She holds up what is essentially like a katana that is half the length of her. I'm not putting this in the bed.
Yeah.
But
Well, I didn't. I mean, you've been holding it very close all this time, so I was just.
yeah. Thanks for offering to make a new scabbard, Dusty. I appreciate it. I'm not going to sleep with the sword, and I.
A person who sleeps with a machete is a fool every night except for one.
She's sleeping with the tome, though. Let's be clear. The tome is on the pillow.
Oh yeah.
But she says, I'm gonna go off to bed now. Before, I don't know, some kind of
Get some
creepy
rest. It'll be a
creatures
new
start
day
wandering around.
tomorrow, okay?
You too, Dusty.
Hmm.
Sorry you had to kill yourself.
Yeah, sure. He kind of just like pats her shoulder. And like as she kind of goes back to the room, he'll just make sure the door is locked.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there's a lock on it. The two
Okay.
marble
Deadbolt.
maidens at the front will have to stand guard for the evening. Yes, deadbolt. Actual lock.
Okay.
Okay.
I will then go back. Can I use at least one of these blessed oaks to try to make a makeshift scabbard?
Sure. Make a weaponry check.
Weaponry track, you got it. Hold on.
Accessory for a weapon?
Okay.
Do you want support for
That is a 23.
All right,
Oh,
you
no.
make a perfect one. It will fit her blade perfectly. Beagle's watching you. Now that he has his toy. He seems much more
Right.
content to calmly watch you from in front of the fire, as you're crafting.
He'll be using his wood carving knife and like I'm assuming there's a fire program just to like try to first get like in there a little bit.
For sure.
It's nice because this is like the first bit of normalcy that he's had, like just being able to like craft just something that he might have crafted before, right? So it's split pretty well, a nice smooth finish on the inside, and then he has it bound with some leather straps that he probably found around in there's probably leather straps somewhere in this problem.
Mm-hmm.
So but like he tears it up and it's just like tied extremely tight. And then before bed he just kind of gets some weight on it to like kind of press the wood back together, and it'll be ready in the morning.
Excellent. All right.
I think sorry, I know I've been talking a lot this session.
No,
You're good.
go ahead.
You're
No,
good. You're good.
I was gonna say I think well, I think when Clerval goes back to his room, he kind of walks inside, closes the door, and he's kind of making shell-shocked soldier face.
Leroy is probably in there.
Mhm.
And Leroy, who has been present for a lot of the conversation, goes, "What?
So what do
Is
you
something
do?
wrong?"
I mean, I think so. What do you, Leroy? Puzzle me this. It's not really a puzzle.
All right.
Um,
Okay, that's good.
yeah, no, yeah. What do you do when the teenager who you know we what I know we came to town a little later than everybody else did. I think you and I are the only two who came to town, really. Um, what do you do when the girl who you watched grow up and all that looks you in the eye and tells you that she's planning on killing the other version of yourself at first given opportunity?
He kind of looks at you, looks down at the floor in deep thought for a few seconds, looks back up and says, "I guess I'd thank her for not threatening to kill me at the first opportunity."
Yeah, no, maybe I should have done that.
I mean, we've probably given her a lot of opportunities.
Damn,
Yeah,
alright.
I probably pissed her off babysitting more than once. I don't get the cards.
I mean, that's a little frightening, yes, but it seems like it's kind of going that way anyway. Not that I want it to, let's be clear. I wish we could solve this a little bit more amicably, but
And
I
that
mean, it seems like people who are too get sick. I
I
certainly don't
know.
entirely feel myself.
Are you still feeling bad?
No, I feel better, but I I mean, I guess I haven't gotten worse.
Okay. Well, that's good. He's gonna walk over, kind of plopped out of the bed, and he's gonna go, okay. And then what do you do? What do you do when you've been trying very, very hard to comfort one little girl that we're not going to, stab her at the first given opportunity, when the other version of that little girl would very much like you to just hurry up and stab her already?
He kind of pales slightly. He says, "Um, I'd
Yeah,
probably be in the same position as you and will flounder a bit, to be quite honest."
yeah. And then he'd probably come ask me or
Yeah,
somebody.
or maybe asking some of the others is a good idea.
I can't.
Brassie's very
If
sensible.
Yeah, Berezi. If I bring this up to Joaquim or Mo, though, they might just kill me on the spot.
I mean, Dusty and Alex are very level-headed and intelligent. Maybe them?
Yeah, I just. He's then going to like kind of put his head in his hands, kind of like pushing up his glasses a little bit and going, "Oh, you know, when I got into that wagon 10 years ago, I did not think. I don't know what I thought, to be honest, Leroy, but I did not think I would be sitting here with you asking you these questions."
I never thought I would be asked these questions or be any kind of similar situation happening to me. So, yeah. Well, I'm hoping that maybe there is a real solution and we can all go our separate ways once we get out of here, or maybe even coexist And maybe it's this city that's having these effects. Maybe once we get out, we can all just, live normally. Right?
Yeah, that
'Cause-
would be nice. I'm hoping for something similar, but well, to be honest, Leroy, I'm a little worried about Winona.
I mean, maybe I'm happy to keep an eye on her. We're friendly. She tolerates me, I think. So I'm happy to just, keep her from doing anything stupid. That's kind of my job.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it.
I'd like to think so. It's the only thing I get paid to do. Not much, but
Oh, who does get paid much around here?
mhm.
Nobody's killed each other yet, so
Exactly. So
that's
just I'll keep on her. Okay? And I'm sure Mo and Joaquin, now that we found both of them, they're not exactly gonna let her wander around on her own unsupervised, right? I mean she's an adult, but not like an older adult. You know what I mean.
no, I do. Okay. Yeah, I just sorry. She I just went over to ask her to maybe try to take it easy a little bit on the other Winona, because the other Winona is, well, you can imagine.
Mhm.
And then she responded with plans for manslaughter, I guess.
I mean, I would
Which
still take it as a compliment, right?
yeah,
She
she did say
cares about
she'd
you
pick.
enough to kill for you.
Yeah, I don't particularly want her to though. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I guess I'd rather do it, or if I guess I just wish we weren't in this situation at all. But I definitely
You know
don't
what
think
my
I want a
answer is.
teenager. Oh
Well, I don't want to be in this situation.
no, yeah, no, of course. Uh, no, and after all that business with, well, I guess the other you and the other Joaquin and Dusty. Man, why couldn't they have all just waited till they were all together to kill each other, you know? Would have saved us the headache. Not that it's good anybody died, but if we have to be pragmatic about it.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, I assume everybody's being looked after tonight, so I don't think we have anything to worry about. Maybe we should try to get some rest.
Yeah, you're probably no, you are right. You're most certainly
He
right.
shoves back the big heavy comforter to put you in the bed. He says, "This is a pretty crazy bed."
Oh, crazy how? Just big?
Well, it's got a real mattress.
That is. He kind of like Clairvall's gonna like. He says that, and then he kind of pushes his hand. So he's like, "Oh,
Am
I
I the
don't
only
think
one that
I've."
actually has a straw mattress? That'll be embarrassing if I find that out now.
No, mine's not very good either. I don't think I've had a proper mattress since I left home.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had a proper mattress. Now that I really think about it,
Well, I guess you better enjoy it then.
he's already asleep. He fell asleep.
Oh,
He laid down. That's
Clairvall,
it.
Clairvall will pulling the blanket over. He will just very quietly add like, I'm glad you're here, Leroy."
Dunzo. Good night.
Mhm.
Kind of half out the comforter and everything.
As for he's tucking them both in proper style.
Nini time.
A cozy Leroy, a cozy Clairvall.
Mm-hmm. To Mimir.
Mm-hmm.
To Mimi.
Well, all my mimis.
Mm-hmm.
The night passes without much fanfare. Finally, you have somewhere comfortable to sleep. At least most of you do. Which means that you wake up feeling perhaps clean, well rested, and full for the first time in almost a week.
Damn.
Yay!
So consider your metaphorical HP fully restored. You are ready to take on whatever the day holds.
Well, shall we go see if injured Berezi is up for any yipping? Or
Yeah.
yapping,
Yeah.
perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please talk to us.
please.
Or at the very least, write to us.
Yeah, please
Mhm.
don't be a soulless husk.
You have a
Yeah.
lot of skills for a soulless husk. I'm just saying.
I hate when guys I find in the sewer turn out to be a soulless husk.
Yeah, this
Mhm.
is always happening?
Yeah, this is always happening to me.
Shit.
Hey, Alex, how much time are you spending in the sewers, buddy?
Well, you know.
Gallivanting. Where do you think he gets his meats?
Oh no.
Oh
No,
no.
it's okay. Those are all homegrown. He wouldn't feed anyone anything he found in the sewer.
Oh, thanks, Alex.
I don't think the
No.
town has a sewer.
No.
Yeah, it
you guys don't
doesn't.
have. The inn probably has plumbing, and maybe there's like an outhouse building with plumbing.
Yay! Outhouse
A
building!
public bathroom.
Yay! Well, how's our other Berezi looking?
I mean, he sleeps as late as you'll let him, but as soon as people start wandering around the building, he begins coming to. He doesn't say anything. He's just kind of content to sit and stare at the floor mostly. But he's not gurgling
Husk
anymore.
That's good. Clairval will kind of settle like in front of him, like good morning.
He follows you with his gaze, and after a very deep breath and what appears to be a tremendous amount of preparation and internal labor, he mutters out a hello.
Oh, hi. Is the medicine we gave you helping? Good.
After a long minute, he kind of motions very subtly with his finger for you to come closer.
Yeah, he will.
He gets as close to your ear as his body will allow, and he rasps out, let's not waste any more time. Please kill me.
Clairval kind of stops for a second, like, okay.
Where are you doing this?
Could
Is
you-
anyone else in the room? Just out of curiosity.
I assume so, but I assume that just got whispered to a Clairval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he whispered it.
Okay. Okay. Could you maybe tell us anything you know first?
He sits there for a long moment and says, I don't know anything.
I'm gonna insight check him real quick. It's not that I don't believe him, but
No, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
what is nothing.
okay. Clairval got a natural one.
Natural
So
one.
Clairval's just sitting there like,
He forgore.
okay.
Do you want to ask him how far back he remembers, like how he got here?
Do you? Yeah. Clairval will just go. You don't know anything? You don't even know how you got here?
I remember being in the sewer, and I know I'm a priest. But other than that, he kind of just shakes his head. Please, I don't have anything to live for.
Well, sorry, we're just. It's not that I'm refusing your request or anything. I just. You have to understand, we're all, There's a lot of us running around. and we're just trying to understand because it seems everybody else has come from the same place, and one of two places, and you are the outlier.
He furrows his brow at that, and he says, What do you mean?
Well, I don't believe you're from our town, uh, and you're not from the other Winona's town.
That seems to confuse him, and he points over to the Winona in the white dress, who is, of course, not your Winona. And he says, I know her. I've seen her.
You've seen her?
I've seen her. I don't know from where, but I know her from before this.
She says the your name is Berezi, yes, just before I
He
continue
nods.
to Okay. Um she says the Berezi from her town is much younger than you are, and not as in a way.
He drags a hand down his face and he says, I don't know how old I am.
Well, again, it's not that I disbelieve you, I'm only telling you what she has told us before. She says she was in an inn, um, back at her home, back at presumably your home as well, before she woke up here. Um, and the Berezi that was with all of them that evening was a different man, younger and not again. Uh, he just kind of looks down,
Do
like
you
come
want
on.
to ask if he got those injuries while he was in the sewer?
Oh
or if
yeah,
he
yeah.
got them
Did
that way?
were you always so injured, or was this a result of your time spent in the sewer?
I'm not sure. I think the sewer must have made it worse, if nothing else. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm missing something big, but I don't know what it is.
I
He kind of reaches into his pocket. His staff is obviously leaning on the couch somewhere. But he fumbles around with his pocket and he pulls out the rolled up skill scroll and he says, I only have this. I don't It's important, but I don't know why.
Okay, Clairval will unfurl it, and I assume
It's Azagon's Fury.
Azagon's Fury, and he will. Can I make a? Sorry, my throat.
Oh, you're good.
Can I make a history check to see if I even recognize the name Azagon?
Okay, it's gonna be a crazy DC, but yes. You
No,
know.
I'm aware. I'm aware. Okay, that is a 23.
No, you do not recognize the name Azagon.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, he's just
Yeah.
gonna. He's gonna go. I'm sorry. Does the name Azagon mean anything to you?
His eyes briefly flicker with something, before he looks confused and he says, it's a name I know. But
Okay.
no one whose face I could place. I'm sorry.
I'm not No, that's fine. I don't. This doesn't sound like a. Do you recognize if I pull out the statuette of the cyclical god? Do you recognize anything to do with a cyclical god?
He jerkily shakes his head. He says, no, I've never seen any such deity. I worship something, but I can't remember.
Does the name Undra sound familiar to you?
His brows twitch. He says, possibly? I don't know.
Okay. All right. And you're... Is there, aside from what you've already said, is there any reason you're asking for me to, well, you know?
He kind of takes what I would describe as a heaving, pained breath, which would probably answer your question.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Right. I don't have a weapon on me. But if you'll give me a second, I'll go talk to my peers. Uh, we won't leave you in pain. I can promise you that. Just give me. Did you want this back? He says, holding the skill scroll.
He looks at it kind of blearily and says, I don't know its significance. You can keep it. Maybe you can figure something out.
All right. Okay. So I'll just very quietly, I'll just take that and like, I'll... but then Clairvol's gonna walk back over to the party at large again, making that same shell-shocked soldier face. um, so he wants us, and he says it kind of quietly a little bit, like, so he wants us to kill him.
Oh, hell.
Winona
He's in
just
a lot-
kind of raises her eyebrows, like, oh, well, that makes that one easy.
Okay.
That's not easy.
He's in a lot of pain, and he doesn't remember anything. But he says, and he looks over to Winona too, and he says, and I know, and I don't think he was lying, and I don't think that you were lying, but he says that he knows you.
She kind of looks at him, mouth agape, and says, I
I don't know from
promise
where
that's not the guy that lives in our town.
No, I believe you. I don't know how it can both be true, but I think both sentiments are true. I don't know how.
I think Alex maybe raises his hand and says, well, to be honest, the two Winonas don't look that different to begin with. I wouldn't be that surprised if he just his Winona happened to look a lot like this one. Apparently, the other Clerval looks a lot like you.
That's true. It could just be mistaken identity, he says, kind of like, clearly he thinks there's a little more than that, because the other Berezi was like, no,
Yeah,
that
I'm very
one.
sure about that. Yeah.
But he's just like nodding, like, yeah, maybe.
How is Arborezi taking this information?
Yeah, how's Berezi?
Yeah, I was about to say.
He's just kind of standing there with eyebrows raised, like listening. He is kind of casting some glances over to the other Berezi, but like, it's clear he doesn't really super want to be involved in his own
Mhm.
Clairvol's gonna put a hand up, like, no, nobody's gonna ask you to do any of that.
Yeah.
Well,
mean,
but
I'll help if need be.
There's enough of us. But
I think
Yeah.
Joaquin just quietly goes to make wine for, because I'm like, I'm not anything that's gonna happen. He's not gonna be sober for it.
No, yeah.
But I did actually have a question for you, Berezi. Does the name Azagon mean anything to you?
He's gonna make a history check. He stares at you blankly for like a solid 10 seconds, says, is that someone I'm supposed to know?
I don't necessarily think
Unfortunately,
so.
my answer is no. I've never heard that name before in my life.
I figured. I don't know it either. He kind of the scroll as like God's fury. He presents it to the party at large.
Brezzy's gonna
He's
make a history check on that scroll.
yeah.
He's like, oh, well, may I take a look?
No,
I will
yeah.
use
He
it.
hands it over. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he got a natural 20.
Damn.
Okay, he's gonna unfurl the scroll, take a good look at it, and you guys can get a good look at it. It's not like your typical skill scroll. This is, well, first of all, it seems to be mostly written in a language you do not understand, with a lot of big, dark, sigils that are very simple compared to your complex magic sigils of the day.
hmm
And he says, I mean, I don't know who this Azigon fellow is, but I do know what draconic looks like when I see. I can't read it, but I know what it looks like when I see it. Um, this is some sort of draconic magic. I'm not sure where
Okay.
I would get a hold of something like this.
When I read the name to him, it did seem um it seemed familiar to him for a moment, but he doesn't have
Hmm.
but just for a moment. It seems
Perhaps.
he's
I mean,
Mhm.
you know, I personally worshiper of Undra, the dragon.
Mm.
Perhaps Azigon is the equivalent in his world, another dragon worthy of worship. And he kind of like flinches when he says that, like, hey,
Like blasphemies.
blasphemy, but like, we don't know how they do it over there, so I'm gonna be
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah. No, I said well, see that's the thing. I did mention Undra to him. And it seemed the name also seemed to spark some recollection just for a moment, but to be honest,
Hmm.
seems very, very, very uncertain of a lot of things, as I think just about everything. Which is why I'm not sure how much bothering him will do us any good.
Uh, Perezi kind of makes an uncomfortable expression. He says, I mean, I hate to deprive him of, what he desires, but I almost wonder if having him look at either the other version of yourself or the other version of Alex might help clear some things up and get us some answers. Is there any way we
Uh,
could keep him from making any rash decisions?
I'll I'll ask him. I'll ask him.
Could give him some alcohol in the meantime. I'm sure that would maybe help.
I'm not maybe I'm not sure how much drinking he can actually do.
Yeah.
But Clairval will kind of wander back over to our lovely friend begging for suicide here and kind of crouch down. Um, we, I, again, I'm not trying to deny you your release or anything from your clearly obvious pain. Um, but do you want to maybe there's another version of myself walking around, and another version of Alex over there. If um,
Alex waves from his chair.
yeah,
Mm,
do you? We were, we're trying to locate them as well. Do you? Would you want to speak to them before um any sort of end to see if they might be able to help you understand what you might be forgetting?
That gives him pause. He's gonna make a quick check. Um, and he's going to think for a long minute and then say, if they can be located swiftly, if it would help you, I could wait.
Okay. Yes, we will. I believe that's what we were going to go out to do today. Could you give us 2 days? Does that seem fair?
He kind of wheezes, and you get the impression that it was supposed to be kind of a little laugh. Didn't sound like that. He says,
Oh
I
no.
can't make any promises, but I won't do anything purposefully.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll go tell my fellows over there then. And he will again get up, still making the shell sock soldier.
Yeah.
Man,
You gotta
Joaquin
draw
maybe.
Clairval with the meme, so we can just pull
No,
that up.
no, so true. Clairval, you're like, man, can people quit asking me to kill themselves? Pretty please,
Yeah.
guy who.
Why out of everyone, it's always
Clerval who has to listen to someone be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill someone, maybe myself.
Yeah, Clairval kind of walks over and he does kind of put his head in his hands for like a very long moment, and he takes a very long, shaky breath, and he goes, "Okay, we need to find the other me, or the other you, Alex, very, very, very quickly."
Mhm.
If
Should I try to get Beagle to try again?
Yeah,
Maybe we'll figure it out this time.
yeah, if you want. Clairval kind of reaches behind himself and kind of like he undoes his hair and hands you his little ponytail holder, like, here, you can get back to him.
Alright.
Maybe he'll figure it out this time, but
Yeah.
yeah, okay. And I sit here. Do people mind if I use Azagon's Fury flutters my
Oh, put
eyelashes?
it on.
Go for
Please.
it. Please.
Yippee!
I
I'll
believe
just
in you.
take that and read that.
Give that
And,
horse a nuke.
The powerful
Sorry.
Sam,
force.
do you want us to do anything else today, or is it?
No, it's
is it-
11 p.m. Do you know where your spudlets are? Let's look at the supports. Because I gotta add Mo.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Also, I was gonna say, if we actually do need to like kill anyone, Alex will do it. He's the person.
He's
Who knows
He's
what
a
to
butcher.
do.
yeah.
He knows how to do it humanely.
Yeah, part of why I brought Butcher and not Mailman.
I've
Yeah.
that's and don't forget, Dusty has killed one of the clones already.
Yeah, he sure has. Oh boy. Maybe we could take turns. Oh boy. Probably the last thing is Joaquin's gonna ask. Well, we can open with that about giving him some wine. Like, do you need this right now?
In the meantime,
Do you just need
alright,
to
where's those
not be
supports?
aware for a bit?
Go, my Mo.
Oh, I would also say, like, in that morning, like, Winona has the new scabbard.
Oh, nice. Yeah. She
Of course.
appreciates it.
Of course, of
Beagle
course, of
is gonna
course.
keep carrying that around till somebody stops him.
Oh, no,
Oh,
that's his toy now.
Beagle.
Maybe his
Yeah,
toy.
it's
It's his toy.
his.
And by his toy, he means his memento.
Of his master, yeah.
Dude, you were supposed to come back. Dude.
Dude.
Hey.
Yeah, I think our Winona's not. Is Winona one
That's your
the
Winona.
other Winona?
That's your Winona. All the twos
Oh, is it? Because I thought we
are the
found the
ones.
other Winona first.
I'm marking them by party for
Okay.
confusion's sake.
Oh, I
By
see.
universe.
Maybe there's a reason I wrote injured Brez instead of Brezzy 2.
Yeah.
Maybe when
Yeah.
I get you.
What?
Fucked up. I got you
Yeah.
your fucking stick back Dusty or Beagle, and you don't even like me more. That's crazy.
Oh, hold on.
You gotta
I'm
give
not
him some
done.
food. You gotta
I'm
give him
not
some food.
done. You've
Oh,
earned
okay.
Beagle's respect.
Oh, okay, Pog.
Yay!
Dog Pog.
I'm gray
Yeah.
now.
Dog.
Beagle
Hell
loves
yeah.
electrician.
Let's see.
Hell yeah.
I hate
No,
that
Beagle loves
Winona
Beagle,
doesn't
sorry.
like herself, and also
Yeah.
doesn't like herself right now. I'm like, oh, girl,
Yeah.
girl,
She's going through it.
she is. I'm sorry, girl.
She's got some shit going on. They all got shit going on.
Yeah,
Some
everyone's
people
got
will
got
never
shit
shit
discover
going
their
on.
shit because they're dead. No, it's okay.
Mhm.
I got
Mhm.
documents.
Yeah, documents.
That's good.
Secret third Berezi.
The
I want my
Winonas.
secret Berezi. I'm gonna move Moa
Your
to the
secret.
rest of his
This
party.
is the hidden Berezi. This
Berezi DLC.
is the
Winona
Berezi that we
choose to
needed.
let me support with me. That's probably for the best, girl.
Mhm. Yeah, like we haven't found the exit to town yet. If presumably there's a way to get out, but I don't know if it's like a physical thing
Right.
or it just kind of happens when we kill everyone who's not us. But
It's when we go to
it's-
bed and we see the moon god rare.
yeah,
No, I don't want to
yeah.
be skunched. I don't want to be moon skunched.
But we maybe we can keep holding out until we find some kind of concrete answer about the actual way out of town. I guess we'll
That's
see.
Yeah,
that's literally what's keeping Dusty going right now. Is
Yeah.
is
We'll
hey, we haven't
see.
explored everything because
We're
there's
gonna have
gotta
to
be a
kill that
concrete answer
teenager.
soon.
dude. God, yeah,
Yeah.
it's looking bleak, but Joaquin doesn't want to think about that right now.
Yeah.
He's thinking about like, oh, when we find a way out, we'll make sure as long as we need it, we can use the thingamajig to bring back
Mhm. Yeah, other
this
mom.
Winona's father. It's fine. It'll work out fine.
Yeah, there's a spare Alex and Clerval to go
Mhm.
with her.
Yeah, it'll be great. I
We
mean, it
got
won't
you
be
a new
perfect.
family.
N-
Don't you
No,
like
we
that?
just no, not that.
Nice.
Just like some of your family's just gone. Sorry.
Cut
Alas.
They made
cut
stupid choices.
cut to Clearball last night being like, yes, okay, I will kill that teenager, okay? Alright?
Fine.
If we have to.
Fine,
Don't
get
make
off
me
my
say it!
back. That's
Oh
fine.
god. I'm gonna have
Just
to make some fucking rolls.
yeah.
Are you feeling challenged and engaged? I hold
Oh,
my microphone up to your face.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I say
You haven't even
wetly.
figured out the performance art part of this.
Oh no.
This is a tabletop game second, a performance art piece first. You guys are all my little experiments.
Wow, we're in the theater of cruelty, everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
trust me when I say I did the real cruelty to myself, bro. Well, you'll see.
Oh.
This
yeah,
was,
I'm still like, where's
this was
the
a labor of, and I'm not gonna include the word love. I'm gonna include the word nothing. I'm gonna include nothing. It's a labor of
Yeah.
Hercules
It's a labor
style.
it's a labor of leaves.
Are we?
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
The house.
We're in a
still
house.
we still have to find whatever the hell Sam is holding all those extra portraits back for, because I know there's more than just the duplicates.
Who could say?
It's very interesting. Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Thank you guys so much for coming to my game.
Yeah,
Thanks
it's
for
awesome.
running.
It's next week. Let's see. I've got nothing going on. Am I gonna see you guys?
I got nothing going on.
So incredibly swag. All right, I will see you guys then. Have a fantastic
Epic.
evening. Good night.
Good
Good night.